Yeah, what you got waiting on, son? This ugly ass tower. She can get one. Might be in there. Might be in there. Yeah, by then, maybe,
Right.
You should be up there. We're up. Sound? Okay. All right, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutation as always unto the hopeful elect. All right, with the brothers out here in Great Millstone, Nashville. Another Saturday out here prophesying against this wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great. Okay, you people know it as America. In the scriptures, it's labeled as Babylon the Great.
More names.
Okay, right, as well as many other names.
Egypt.
Okay, Egypt, Sodom, Idumea, Teman, Basra,
Everything
the
bad.
Chaldeans. Okay, and we're letting our people know, you so-called blacks and the American Latinos, that you're the chosen people according to the Bible. Okay, when you go into the scriptures and you read about the Israelites, okay, God's chosen people, all right, it links up with these people here on the right, your right, okay? It links up with the people on the right side, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Because pursuant to what? Deuteronomy 28, which is one of the many indicators that we use to identify who the Israelites are, all right, we fit all the curses that are spoken of, and again, Deuteronomy 28, verse 15 on down to what, 68?
68.
Okay? So we fit those curses, man. So we are the Israelites. And that Romans that we're going to start with, it's time to wake up. And so Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to get in the NLT.
Yeah.
Romans 13 and verse 11 in the NLT. This is all the more urgent. You know how late it is.
Right, we know how late it is. Go ahead.
Time is running out.
Time is running out. Now, what time are we talking? We're talking about the end of time.
Yeah.
We're talking about the end of an era, the end of an eon, the end of this world.
End of the age.
Yeah, the end of an age. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're entering into a point to where it's going to be a transition of power, and we're witnessing it with our very own eyes. We're seeing the scriptures jump off the pages. Somebody can hold 2nd Ezra 9.
I'm there.
Okay,
Alright,
come. Yep, go ahead.
I got something real quick.
Yeah, come.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah, the vision is yet for an appointed time. Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yep.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, though it tarry, wait for it. All right, so this vision, what does it say? What does it say again?
It will surely come.
It says,
It's
for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, the vision is yet for an appointed time.
In the NLT, it says this vision is for a future time.
Right, a future time.
And what did it say? Time is running out.
Yeah.
And we believe that we're coming to that time.
Yeah, so these are the times where the Lord is showing the signs, Matthew 24.
Yeah.
The Lord is showcasing the signs, okay, and showing us, hey, we're at the end, man. That's why he gave us signs to what? Look forward to, so that we can, as we're going to get in 2nd Ezra 9, it's lucky the wind keep taking my goddamn breath, but as we get in 2nd Ezra 9, it speaks about measuring the times.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you measure the times? Through prophecy.
Yeah.
You go to the scriptures and you link biblical, you link the scriptures to current events.
Yeah.
All right, it's always going to be there. That was it.
Yeah, on Habakkuk.
Okay.
Back in Romans 13 and verse 11 in the NLT, this is all the more urgent, for you know how late it is. Time is running out.
Yep.
Wake up, for our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed.
And if I may add real quick, it was commanded by Yahushua himself for us to watch and pray. So if we're talking about how we're linking up things that are going on to the scriptures, that was a commandment. We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to start with the apostle and elders on down. Those who are just believers in general of Yahushua, you're supposed to watch and pray. Okay? That's a commandment. All right? You read that in the book of Mark the 13th chapter, and there's a whole bunch of scriptures that go into that, but you have to pay attention and warn the people. Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. All right? That's what we're supposed to do. It's a commandment.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Romans 13 and verse 12 in the NLT, the night is almost gone. The day of salvation will soon be here. So remove your dark deeds like dirty clothes and put on the shining armor of right living.
Right, remove your dark deeds. So it's time to pretty much tighten up in every aspect of life. Okay?
Right.
Which that's really been something that's been pushed out through the spirit over the last couple months, rather. You know?
Yeah.
Brothers are talking about, you know, increasing in health first and foremost. All right, getting a better understanding of the scriptures. You know, establishing a secure relationship with the brotherhood, with the Akim.
Yeah.
Okay? Establishing a secure connection with Yahweh Shema Shai, first and foremost. These are things that are detrimental to our salvation. So that time, as I said, the time is short. It's time for us to wake up out of this slow, dumb, nigger state of mind and smell the coffee, man.
Right. Smell something.
Yeah. Understand that these things, hey, there's a lot of shit that's getting ready to happen. And if you're not spiritually set up, you know, and prepared, well, you're just simply not going to make it in that day. It's not going to work out for you in the latter end. And what's that? Damn, it's in the Apocrypha. I believe it's Sirach. How's it go? I'll have to find it. But pretty much, that latter end is like I said, that's the most important, man. You know, that's when we're gonna be saved in that latter end. And we gotta make sure our faith is up to par, you know, during that time. It goes around the lines of, you know, enduring. I gotta find it. You just gonna say something?
Yeah. Isaiah 33 and 6. Brother, can you get that real quick?
Yeah. It's Isaiah 33. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure.
So that's your treasure. Fearing the Lord. Because most of these people out here, they don't fear Yahweh by Shema Shai. They do whatever they want, when they want, how they want. And they think, I'm good. We know that walking as brothers and even sisters to the righteous Aqua out there. Not shouting them out like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All the believers out there, you walk on eggshells. Because you know that one move that you make might be your last. Yahweh Shema Shai might wipe you off the map. That's it. That was too much. You got to walk in the spirit. And that's what we do. All of us. We make sure that we conduct ourselves according to Yahweh Shema Shai. We walk in the spirit. We do our lessons. If you're supposed to teach, you got to teach. You got to do the lessons. You got to do the work. But you got to believe. Hebrews 11 and 6. Somebody grab that too.
11 and 6.
Got this real quick. That what I was looking for. Sirach 2 and 3, just to get the point. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So we're looking for, you know, that increase to come when we're in that last end, when the time is actually here. Once Jacob trouble happens and shit is, you know, going completely left, we're going to need that increase. We're going to need that spiritual intervention, the divine intervention. And yeah, that's standard. Exactly. We're going to need that in that time, man. And once again, that's only going to be dished out to the elect and to the believers, which, you know, ultimately is the elect. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick.
Yeah, come.
This is Ephesians 2, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, and you hath he quickened who were dead in trespass and sin. So yeah, we were once dead like you all were. Right. You know, the ones that don't, that's not into the faith, so to speak. You know, you might be one of the elect down the road. You know, you might believe, the Lord might have it to you believe at the end. But the main point says you have been quickened. So we've been quickened by the Spirit. So you need to walk by the Spirit. It says that you have the, yeah.
Where you at?
Ephesians 2 and 1. I'm gonna read down. 2 and 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I wanted to get that word for quicken.
It says, and you had the quickened who were dead in trespass and sins. Wherein, and this the path that we have walked in the past. It says, wherein in times past ye walked according to the course of this world.
Right, the course of this world. So you were walking according to what? The flesh.
Yeah.
All right, because ultimately when you deal in the, you know, when you touch on the world aspect, It's all carnal. It's all carnality. There's nothing spiritual about this world. All these people, they don't have a clue as to what the hell's going on in their life. You know, they deem it as soul searching when they try to go find themselves.
Yep.
A nigga take one trip to Africa, they come back with that hat,
In
the Dr. Umar suit,
That chakra.
and now he found
That was called
himself.
chakra?
No, it's called
What's that African shit called? That stupid ass shit.
Egyptology?
No, it's a suit. All them niggas is wearing that shit during the Black Panther.
Yeah,
it's all that colors and shit.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
But they you know, that's what a Jacob called soul searching.
Yeah.
It's a damn,
it's at the tip of my
right,
because
it
I
ain't.
wanted one back.
Yeah, right.
You know,
yeah, that shit. I had that. Dashiki.
Yeah,
Dashiki.
No.
No, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
it
the
is. It's
dashiki.
dashiki.
Yeah,
But-
dashiki,
It's
yeah.
dashi,
but
it's
That's
more.
just
There's
some
more.
West African shit.
yeah, but I was
But
gonna say that.
even still though,
but
yeah,
the
'cause
other
it's
tribes
Jake,
they stole that from Jake.
Exactly
you
right.
know.
But you know they link it to African
Yeah,
shit
Africa.
now.
Yeah.
But really, yeah, that is Jake shit. But
Yep.
that's what I'm saying. They'll go over there, come back. Now they found themselves. But no, you still not living by the scriptures.
Man.
Yep.
Ezekiel,
You know?
what, 38?
Well,
I
talking
got
about
They're alive.
yeah,
but they don't
yeah.
got
I know
the-
they're not.
got
What you talking about? The sinews and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
I got a little
You
bit
talking
more.
about Ezekiel 37?
37.
Oh, yeah, 37. Yeah.
I got one too.
I just got a little bit more.
I'm gonna get this word real quick and then you got it. For quicken,
Yeah.
for quicken, it's a Strong's G 4806. I'm not gonna try that. So Opeo, I don't know, but it says to make one alive together. Okay, so that's how we were what? We were quickened through the Spirit. We were made alive again. Because when we were in this flesh, when we were ultimately we didn't have this truth,
And
we were dead.
Trespass. Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
It says walking. Hold on. It's like walking according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
Right?
It says the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, and our people, they're the ones that's in disobedience. You know, today they got Immigrant Day.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
where the Northern Kingdom, which is so-called, you know, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, you know, they're so-called protesting, standing up for them. But really, that's walking. You doing stuff according to this world.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be doing no shit like that. What we're doing, you know, us crying out, you know, to Yahweh, for all the suffering that we've been through. This is the real protest.
Yeah.
This is something that's gonna prosper you in the time to come.
Because they want this to hurt the white man.
Yeah.
Even with Jake Cahole, with the Negroes to the Hispanics to the Native Americans, they think they're doing all this marching that's gonna do something. What's really hurting the elites and hurting these crackers is what we're doing, teaching the word. Why do you think they act in the way they act? Why do you think they're making unrighteous decrees? Why are they talking about making new laws to attack us?
Yep.
Because that's putting the real hurt on them, not that. Slavery is illegal, saying it on the billboard. Esau don't give a damn about that, you know? That's
To back you up, I got the word protest in the Edamon. It says a vow, pledge, solemn declaration. It says declare publicly, testify, protest.
Testify.
Jump it down, testify, witness.
Yep.
You know? And like you said, we're out here protesting through the spirit of power, Yahweh
Every
Shai.
day.
So this is really, you know, you don't need to walk around with that dumbass sign,
Yep.
okay?
For one day.
Yeah, you get a, you know, which there were women, okay? But as men, we come out, all right,
This
set up
is the
camp.
sign.
Yeah, this is the only sign that you need. But we
Yeah.
come out, we set up camp, and yeah, we protest against. How you doing? We protest against what? Esau, Edom. We protest against what? What's say?
Wickedness.
Prophesy against Mount Seir. Okay, that's what we do on a daily basis, pretty much. We're crying out to the heavens for the Most High to recompense, you know, the troubles for us, man. You know, because we know, hey, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of shit that they have done, that these Edomites have done, okay, to destroy not only just our nation, but everybody as a whole. The whole earth is in a bad state because Esau thought that he could do it better than the Most High. Well, now we're out here to protest and to let the earth know, no, the Lord is getting ready to set up a program, all right, set up a society to where the Israelites, the so-called blacks and the American Latinos, they're going to be the ones in power. They're going to be the ones in rulership. They're going to be the ones calling the shots. Because in Sirach 10,
Yep. You
it
want?
speaks about what? Yeah, grab that real quick.
10 and 4.
10 and 4.
You got it?
Yeah.
In Sirach 10 and 4, it speaks about that.
And 8.
There's a
And 8.
point in time to where Yahweh Shai, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his real name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. He is going to set up a righteous government on the earth. He's going to be the one to make sure that the law, statutes, and commandments are fully followed throughout the whole earth. The heathen are even going to have to follow. Now, they're not going to be perfect like us, but they're still going to have to follow them. And you're not going to have a say-so in anything. And then that's when the earth is going to fully be at peace. It's going to be at rest, all right? Nothing's going to be, it ain't going to be no more of this shit, man. No more concrete.
I'll get it. I'll grab it.
No more cars.
Somebody get it.
Yep. No more
Go ahead.
wars.
Yeah. No wars, none of that shit.
No more disease.
I got
That's
one
in Revelation
real quick,
21.
You got the Sirach?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Proverbs 28 and 1. Sorry. The wicked flee when no man pursueth,
Right.
but the righteous are bold as a lion.
Right, and the righteous are bold as a lion. And we come out here once again every week to proclaim this message,
It
man.
wasn't even the scripture brought out. Brothers broke down the scriptures before even bringing the actual verses out. He ran away
Yeah.
But that's the
because they
nature.
all acknowledge that the holy word opposes them. Because Esau walks opposing to the Lord.
Yeah.
Everything he does is contrary to Yahweh Shai.
But that's easy. You know, he had the Star of David chain. He had a shirt with Jesus on it. He's through. He don't even know who he is.
Damn.
You know, he don't know what he wants. But we know what we want, and we know what we gonna get through the Spirit. We gonna get we gonna inherit the kingdom. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
You know, we gonna inherit the kingdom, man. Go ahead with that Sirach 10. 10 and 4. 10 and 4. Yep.
Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord,
Yeah.
and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Right. In due time, you'll set over one that's popular, because when you start up at the top and you just read down to that full verse, shit, Salakia. All right. It speaks about what? As the king is, so are the people.
Yeah.
So right now we got a dumbass nigga in position of power.
Right.
So that's why the people are in this docile, weak mindset. But once Yahweh Shai, you got to understand, when Yahweh Shai is set up as the king of the earth, you know what I'm saying? That means everybody is going to be on that mind. Well, you know, we know, brothers know what I'm trying to say. But everybody's going to be on that mindset. They're going to be seeking after righteousness. Okay? Because wickedness is going to be X'd out of the earth. Once again, the elect, okay, starting with the elect, but overall the whole nation of Israel, okay, even the 2/3, once they come back through the reincarnation, they're going to know Yahweh Shai Shai as soon as they come out the womb. Okay? But then, even with the heathen, what? They're going to be tributaries.
John 8, bro.
Okay? They're going to be tributaries. They're going to be, you know,
I think about 4.
paying their tithes, you know, following the law. And they're not going to be perfect because they're still going to be in the flesh. But they're still going to acknowledge Yahweh Shai as the true power of the heavens and the earth.
Because they're not doing it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's doing it right now except the elect, the followers, the believers. They're the only ones that are setting things. We're not personally setting things in stone as controlling the Lord. The brothers know what I mean. We're the only ones that are acknowledging the blueprint of what the Lord wants. Nobody's out here doing it. Yeah, you got people walking around with Jesus saves on and all that, but they don't really understand.
T-shirt.
Yeah, the T-shirt. They may have it on their car. All right, license plate, whatever, but they're not really full-blown understanding and acknowledging who the power really is, because first of all, there's a disconnect. You're calling on Jesus. There's already a disconnect right there, so you're already lacking the understanding just off the names alone.
Real quick,
They don't get it. They don't understand, and then they, with the facade of Jesus and the vibration behind that, it's pussified. It's corny. It's weak-minded, and they put the Lord in the box like he can't do nothing, and that's lessening the power in itself.
I got you real quick, just to back you up.
Sure.
Because you said we're the only ones acknowledging Yahweh Shai. So 2nd Ezra 3. Damn. I'm gonna just get the point. But you start up though.
No, just read it all.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, that's a lot on this. Lucky. I'm gonna run through it though. Second, right.
Like Malachi, we got 2 hours.
Well, we got a lot.
No, yeah. 2nd Ezra 3,
Expound.
and
This is a breakdown.
I'll start at 30. It says,
Not a break.
for I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning,
8A.
and hast spared wicked doers, and has destroyed thy people, and has preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that know of thee besides Israel? Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments. And see, this is really a cry out, because we're seeing these people, these heathens in particular, they prosper in all walks of life, but they don't acknowledge the power of the heavens and the earth. They don't even think about him. They don't think about Yahweh Shema Shai. So this is a cry out. This is like pretty much what the fuck? Yeah. You know? But it's because of our disobedience, and we know that now. Yeah. All right, but this is just, hey, we be feeling this all the time, man. You look up to the heavens, all like, man, damn, like what the hell? But cause like, Lord, I'm trying, doing the work, doing, whoop-de-whoop, but it's like, well, nigga, look at what you did. Yeah. You can't ransack a house and then say I'm sorry and that's it, because that's pretty much the equivalent of what we're doing. Yeah. We stole all this. You went to a whole crib, took everything but the carpet, and then
everything that ain't nailed down.
Yeah, everything that ain't nailed down, and then you send an email. I'm sorry. By the way, I left something. Can you send it? Yeah. That's how Jake really is.
I owe you.
Yeah, But hey, we offended heavily. Yeah. So, and that's like Micah 7. But then that scripture speaks about how we're likened unto the Most High's woman. Yeah. So it's just, that's why we feel that same, what's called towards our women. Yeah. They act they act the way that they do towards. When you dealing with Keisha, that's how we dealt with the Lord. Think about that the next time before you get angry. Worse. And we did it worse. Went bent over for Jesus, and then some. Just crazy.
Worse. That's the thing too.
Yeah.
We left the Most High Yahweh for false gods, idols. Man, just to be cool. Really, Jake left to be cool, popular among the people of the earth.
And to be accepted by the heathen.
Because when you're holy, when you serve Yahweh by Shema Shai, you're hated. Apart. You're hated. Everybody hates you. Everybody stares at you. Jake wanted to be cool. He wanted to be popular. He wanted to be the dude in the room that everybody's like, yeah, that's my guy right there. Yep. That's how Jake wanted to be, so he worshiped Buddha. Yep. He's so wise that he can't burn fat. That's the craziest part.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Verse 34, it says, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world. And so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? That's in Psalms, when it speaks about what hast thou done to declare my statutes. The
wicked.
Yeah. Speaking about the wicked. Because here it is, the wicked, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he swears in his presidencies on the Bible, but then proceeds to not, it's one nation under God, but this nation completely X's out the Most High as a whole. Yeah. You have people that are able to change their gender. You have pedophilia at an all-time. Nigga had an island for touching kids. Epstein Island. And then when it was time for him to speak up about it, then all of a sudden he hung himself. No, it's a bunch of hush shit going on because they're trying to keep things secret. But that's why the Most High is revealing all these things to the earth, man.
Yeah, because the scriptures say the wicked shall be revealed.
Right.
That in 2 Thessalonians 2, the wicked. Okay. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, and people who follow right after him. Because if the Bible says you're not supposed to be doing this, that, and the third, okay, then why is that not being pushed in the earth? Why are we just pushing it under the rug? Why are we ignoring it?
Yeah,
the spirit of that's their lifestyle, man. You're supposed to accept them. Where's that in the Bible?
Yeah, because in Leviticus it speaks very strictly about same-sex marriage. It speaks about the mission of abort. When you push the red button when a woman decides she want to have a kid.
And that's a sacrifice to a evil god, Molech. Yeah, that's in the book of Leviticus. A sacrifice. You want to say the Illuminati? You're doing a lot of so-called Illuminati sacrifices. Killing off your child because your irresponsibility. That's your fucking fault. You got to deal with that, man.
Got this. The last verse, 36, it says, thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Right, so only the Israelites have kept the precepts of Yahweh Shem Shai, but not the heathen. That's why they, which I don't know what the hell dude issue is, but you coming up twice.
I get an 8 ride.
Yeah, with no questions, no
And I
nothing.
look like this.
Yeah.
He was on his phone doing some shit.
Right.
And hit something. It wasn't like a brother just on the phone.
Right,
It was like he was
typing in,
Yeah.
but
I was thinking he's gonna be like, I got a precept. I was like,
But at the end of the day,
yeah, I was like, nah.
but at the end of the day, what can they do?
Yeah.
You can't do anything against the truth but for the
They ain't
truth.
gonna know that I'm bringing out again.
But yeah, man, only the nation of
They
Israel
ain't gonna say nothing.
have kept the precepts of Yahweh Shem Shai. Only the nation of Israel have kept the precepts of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? It ain't been the heathen, it ain't been nobody else. And that was like that last verse, that was the main point that I was, bringing out. Okay? It's only us. We're the only ones that have been doing that. So that's why when we see these niggas, prospering and being in a state of good health and good wealth, it's like, what the fuck? Because it's like, damn, we doing the work.
that was in the same precept we had about the heathen flowing in wealth.
Yeah.
Habakkuk.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slack.
Right.
Judgment doth never go forth.
Yeah, judgment don't never go forth. Go ahead.
For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yeah, wrong judgment. Like we said, we mentioned the mode. We talking about abort. Why is that not being handled correctly? And these are sins that are worthy of death. So why are you allowing these people to still walk and breathe? If it's a sin that's worthy of death, that pisses the Most High off. And these Christians, they know, they claim they read the whole Bible, and there's a lot of scriptures that are verbatim. Put that motherfucker to death.
That's that scripture, because judgment against evil work is not executed speedily.
Yeah.
It's fully set in the hearts of men to do evil, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. Like court cases and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga murder somebody in 2020. He's just now going up on trial. It's 2025. This shit should have been handled and, been there, done that. Yeah, that nigga.
That's a 6-7 year
This
case.
nigga.
He's just sitting there. And it keeps getting pushed back for whatever reason. It just keeps getting pushed back every time. As soon as it gets closer to that day, I'll push it back another year. I'm like, damn.
Which, and that's the greed of Esau too, because when you go to court, that costs money for them.
Yeah.
It costs money to have them court dates and all them trials and shit like that. That's really why they be pushing that shit back too. Showing you a greedy bastard, man. You more worried about the money aspect versus actually getting justice, so-called justice for said crimes. But then you got to spin the block. Well, what about your crimes, nigga? What about the evil works that you committed into the earth and pushed out and forwarded as this is okay and this is cool to do? Because they push it's cool to do adultery. They push that it's cool to be a black woman. Black culture. Yeah, be a mo. Be yourself. No, nigga. Be what the Most High created you to
Think
be.
outside the box.
If you was born a man, guess what? You're a man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I was born in the wrong body. No, you're just dumb.
And that shouldn't be an argument.
Why
we gotta argue about these certain things? It's just basic things about life.
What's that shit
You
called?
don't even have to bring the Bible into that sometimes. It could be just basic common sense that common sense is not common. You got adults that are 20, 30, 40 arguing about that shit.
You take a socket and try to plug it into another socket, it ain't gonna work. The plug has to go into the socket. You can't take a plug in another plug and get power. It just don't work like that, man. There's no way you can hotwire that. That shit don't work.
Well, brother, why are you comparing people to sockets?
You right. Can I get something
Yeah,
real
you
quick?
at the end of the day, you right.
Right, you're right.
But that's but a person that talks like that is very unstable, and you just ultimately got to get away from them, and the Lord just also ultimately destroy them. But you can't cleanse that. You can't fix that. Okay, you can't reprogram that. They're stuck in their ways, and the Lord's going to destroy them. So you got something?
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Romans 1:24 says, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Yep,
to
the lust of their own hearts. You in Romans 1? Okay,
yep.
go ahead.
To dishonor themselves, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
You're right. What's that? I think it's going down. It speaks about the Most High gave them over to that.
Yeah, that's why I just read.
Okay. Read that again, Salaki. Damn.
Yeah. Romans 1:24 Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Right, so the Most High gave you over to that uncleanness.
Your heart.
Yeah, your heart.
What
Because
you want.
you thought that, your heart's desire was more important than the laws that the Lord already set up.
Mhm.
So he's okay. Well, let's see how far you get. And the answer is you die.
Which they still do today.
Yeah. They
Your
still
heart,
do that shit.
At times, it's not as often as it might have been back then. But now, you still have moments where
You move off
I
the
want to do
impulse.
something different from what I've been told. Because I desire it. Because it's going to feel good. It's going to be pleasurable.
That's Jake seeking counsel and then doing the opposite.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, what you think I should do? Yeah, man, I don't really recommend that.
I'm gonna do it.
Then they go do it. Like,
Like,
fuck your ass for, man.
You going to be that man.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna go like
They
you
that.
gonna
were
die.
already persuaded in your own mind. You should have even asked.
You just wanted somebody to agree with you.
Yeah. And he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
If he's in the right mind, he wouldn't.
Right.
And then it just depends, because some brothers move differently, than others. You know what I'm saying? So you might have a brother or two that agree with you, but there ain't gonna be no serious case. If it's anything concerning spiritual matters, you're gonna always get the same answer
Yeah.
as long as you're dealing with the right men.
Yep.
But yeah, the Most High gave us over into them, our heart's desires, so to speak. So that's why we're in this predicament now,
Yeah.
because we thought that following after the heathen and doing their ways, niggas are they bound to the heathen. They obey the heathen more than they obey the Most High, and that's a damn shame.
Follow their guys.
And like I was talking about earlier, it ain't no such thing as Jake ain't disciplined. No, you're disciplined to do that wicked ass shit. It ain't the fact that Jake don't have discipline. They know what they're doing. They don't want to serve Yahweh Shemal Shah. They don't want to serve the Lord, man.
That Malachi 3 that I be bringing out says they say that it's vain to
Yeah,
serve
yeah.
the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it don't profit them.
Yeah, there's no to Jake. There's no profit to serve Yahweh Shemal Shah. So they not with it because they don't see the longevity of it. There's a longevity aspect when you come into this truth. Brothers been doing this for ages. But in the kingdom, we gonna have all them lined up, ready to go. But we don't have it right now. They may deem us as inferior right now, and low life, and all these things. But there's a longevity to it. There's an end goal. There's an end result. Really, there's a result. Because you have a result, then that's the end. But there's an end result to it. And that's us winning and being on top. But Jake wants that instant gratification, which is the same spirit. That's why it says a year of your father, the devil. Okay? That same spirit, that microwave instance. You want shit done just like that. You want quick money. That's why Jake is all about get rich quick schemes. That they all about robbing, scamming, all that shit.
We can get rich overnight, bro.
I can flip 100 to 1,000. How? How, nigga? Can you tell me how? Without actually robbing me?
Yeah,
Huh?
legally.
Yeah, right, yeah, legally. I ain't never legally seen a nigga flip $100 to 1,000.
You can't unless
No, what the
That shit
exactly.
on Instagram. Send me 100 and I'll send you back 1,000.
No,
Unless
why?
he had
How
a
do you fall
plus,
for that?
unless he had a plus 100,000 parlay that's for some reason
Yeah,
hit,
that's the only
which
legal
is
thing you could probably do.
0.1% out of 100,000.
Which somewhat
No
legal,
chance.
because they ain't even legal in all states to gamble and shit.
Yup.
So somewhat legal in this
Point is, you're
society.
not. That's not.
But yeah, unless you hit a parlay, nigga, you ain't getting that shit, bro.
Got something?
Yeah, go.
This is 1 John 2 and verse 3.
Yep.
Wait, 2 John.
Second John,
I
okay.
believe so.
2 and 3 still?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. Slide it, brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sergio, you got something?
Oh, yeah, I got some.
Real quick, go ahead.
Back to what you were saying about how Israel, likes to listen to the Edomites more than
Heathen, right.
Yeah, the heathen like to, and the Israelites. They love, the heathen and listen to them. In the book of Maccabees, we have mentioned that a couple camps days ago. We have mentioned Jason.
Yeah.
He was a sellout. 2 Maccabees 5 and 6.
Yep.
But Jason slew his own citizens without mercy, not considering that to get the day of them of his own nation would be a most unhappy day for him, but thinking they had been his enemies and not his countrymen whom he conquered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
betrayed his own fucking people.
Yeah.
Sold them out.
But he got on the pedestal from the leaders at that time.
Yeah.
They put him up there though.
And but you
Because
see
they
too.
knew he was a cool. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and you
saying?
see, that's the same thing that those the chief priests at the time, you know, the elders and all that shit, the circumcision. That's why they was what they was trying to be in good standings, you know, with Rome at the time. That's why they ain't want nothing to do with Yahushua and the church, because that's gonna fuck up our money. That's gonna fuck up what we got going on. That's why they want nothing to do with the Lord. And it's the same spirit back in the earth again. That fucking
Damn,
nigga
Jake-
Barabbas.
There was a group of damn Jakes too in the Maccabees that Maccabees had to get rid of, man. Had to kill them because they
Yeah,
grouped up
they
to
still
be
do,
with the
yeah.
damn Greeks, man.
You find out
A whole
the
group
article
of them
gonna come out.
motherfuckers.
Barabbas was getting pegged too. Like, that's how he knows this nigga. Fucking nigga. That's that nigga Barabbas, man. He's the fucking leader of the Dagger Boys, the Dagger Men. I mean,
Regardless, he threw.
yeah. Whether he's Barabbas, Jason,
You're
he's a
not
nigga.
being compared to somebody righteous.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. We
Ultimately-
ain't saying you Paul.
Ultimately,
you done, bro.
ultimately, you're not of the elect.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what it is ultimately. Whether he's
Hey.
Jason Barabbas or not, or some regular nigga, you are not of the elect.
Hey,
Right.
you seen the video, the last video you came out with. You see the demon in his eyes.
Yeah.
That nigga through.
Tired.
Yeah, he tired of, you know, that shit coming out on his ass, man. He through.
And they're all getting exposed.
Yeah.
It ain't even just him.
Yeah,
on
now,
there.
now it's Johanna.
Yeah, now it's Johanna. Who's next? Nate? When she's
Oh,
already-
yes.
Who's
yes,
next?
yes.
Because
see, the
Captain
thing is-
Nazariak, who's next?
See,
Come
the
on.
thing is, like, these are the same people that have been accusing the apostles and the others of all these heinous accusations. But that's that scripture too when it speaks about whatever
reap what
you
you sow.
You want it?
Yeah.
whatever you want
Yep.
Susanna, I gotta be Susanna.
whatever you want done into somebody, like if you bear false witness.
Oh,
Yeah.
never
What's that
mind.
scripture?
If you bear false witness, whatever you want, that judgment, whatever you want done to them, it's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it.
Even in
And it started with what? No light.
yeah, no light.
Okay, that that nigga. Yeah, y'all rapists. Well, that nigga got an actual charge for sleeping with his woman's. First off, you're dirty. Your woman's daughter,
Yeah.
and then there's DNA samples. Okay, and it ain't spit. So I'm gonna let you figure that out. But it's DNA samples of your DNA on her. You're through.
Giving her liquor.
Yeah. They get her. What was she?
She's underage.
Yeah, she was like 16, 17 at the
Yeah,
time.
underage. She don't even
You know?
like it. And then.
But I bet you he would want to use the law then.
Yeah.
Well, she passed the flower of the age. I bet you want to use it then.
But they even said, Apostle Har said it. He said, "Y'all almost got me." Like to him to believe.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
Then
Yeah.
Apostle Har said that his woman was a damn freak. They had a picture where she had like a collar around her neck or something like that, and I guess he was walking
Like
like
a
dog.
choker.
Maybe a choker. I gotta go back and listen to it again. But something that measured they were being regardless they were being freaks and weirdos. Where she had like a
Talking
chain
about
around her. Yeah, Polite's woman.
Oh yeah.
And she had like a
Yeah.
dog collar on, and he had Apostle didn't show it. He just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Something of that nature. But had a collar around his neck like on some dog shit, kinda. I think he said it was a picture. I couldn't
Yeah.
100%
They're
remember.
probably on his Instagram
Yeah.
because he would post pictures with his women and be like, the black woman is my guy. You know, that would always be the hashtag at all of his photos. I used to check his page out a couple years
Nigga
back
trip.
before his ass got locked up when he was still a free man.
Yeah, now you
Nigga
gotta-
in Egypt
Yeah.
enjoying bitches. Now God knows what he's doing now. But
But the point that we're saying is the Lord is bringing our enemies low, man. All the people
Yeah.
that come against the apostle and elders and us, okay, the Lord is exposing them.
Could somebody grab that great millstone about your neck?
Yeah.
oh yeah, offending the little ones. Yep.
You mind grabbing that real quick while they? Yeah.
Galatians 6:7.
Got one.
Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yeah, and then they also mock the Lord, they mock the prophets, and be doing a whole bunch of fondling behind closed doors, and it comes to light. The scriptures talk about say do nothing but expose them. That's in Ephesians 5:11, and I think also Luke 12:2, I think, or 2:12.
What?
go to it real quick to prove my point about Bashar.
Can I get this other verse while they get
Yeah, read that.
What you looking for?
Go to Luke 12. I think it's 12 or 2, or 2 and 12. Go to Luke 12 first.
That's good.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep, exactly what that is. Yep. Now go ahead, finish that. While you find.
Galatians 6 and 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Yeah, and all they do is worry about the flesh. All the things that's coming to light and are coming to north is because it's all fleshy. All the flesh. And then they're all being sodomites.
Mm-hmm.
They're all being sodomites, man. Okay?
Sweet.
Even if it's, I got a woman involved, it's still sodomy. Because you try to cover that underneath the rug, nigga, you're through. You're still gay.
And that's the thing. If it wasn't such a big deal, you would have broadcasted that to your congregation.
Yeah.
Or that would have been acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you know it's bullshit because even though we don't believe you, I've been repenting of that. But nigga, apparently you've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So that's that in the Apocrypha in Sirach, I believe. It speaks about you touch a dead body and you wash your hands and you go back and touch it. To what avail if you're washing?
Yeah.
So if you fast for a sin and you go back and do the same thing, well, you might have repented one time, but then you go back and get a set, and another set, and another set, then it disappear all of a sudden. Nah, bro, you're a pack monster. You don't.
Yep.
You ain't getting it.
But the scriptures say if you sin willfully, there will be no more sacrifice for sin.
Right.
So Jake got a track record of doing the things over and over and over. But I repented, Lord. That's like in the book of Judges.
Yeah,
right. When Jake was
The whole book?
Yeah, the whole book. Jake was acting a damn fool, then repenting to the Lord, going back doing it again, repenting to the Lord. That's when the Lord took away the animal sacrifice because Jake was just abusing it. When you really read it, you can tell Jake is abusing this shit. You know?
That still applies today.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, bro. You said I repented, but that was after you knew what to do and what not to do, and you still proceeded to do that which you ought not to do.
That's after you proclaimed yourself as the chief priest.
That's Hebrews 10, bro.
You're the chief
And,
priest.
20. Should we get that? We got 2 hours.
But that's what I'm saying. Which I still got that loop for you.
Brother, real quick.
But
you got it.
that's the chief
That
priest.
on that? Go ahead.
Now,
a little bit more
if it was before
It's the
that,
same verse.
okay.
Okay. We're gonna grab
Even
that
though
and then come back
that's
to you
still
and
not,
then Malcolm.
what's the word? It's still not acceptable.
Expedient.
Damn sure it ain't expedient, but it's not acceptable.
Right.
Whether you're a chief priest or not, you shouldn't be doing no type of pecking
Yeah.
or getting whatever, but no booty action. But the fact that you was doing this while you're a chief priest, well, it just shows you're not an actual leader, bro.
Who said you was the chief priest, nigga?
Exactly.
Yeah, you gave yourself that
Self-proclaimed
title.
Yeah.
You don't
Self-esteem.
give yourself your own title.
I got that Luke.
Yeah, go ahead.
Luke 12 and 2, it says, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be that shall not be known."
That should not be known.
Yeah.
And the Lord wants that to be known. I was trying to hide that. You know, they may not say that on a video, but you know that's going through their mind. You know, they mad that's coming out because that's the Lord exposing you, man. Because we don't know who you people personally are. I don't know even your real name. I don't know where you live. I don't know if you have a wife and kids. I don't know.
want to.
And I don't want to, and I don't care. But the Lord has given us enough info for the internet, the unicorn, to be plastered of your doing. And it's wicked, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tiny bit more. That was it on that, right?
Yeah, it's the same verse.
Yeah.
Okay, tiny bit, and then Mally, you got it next. Let him finish that tiny bit, and then you got it.
Galatians 6, I'll start back at 8, is in 8. It says, "For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting."
Yeah. You sow to the spirit, you're gonna reap life everlasting. If you sow into the flesh, you're gonna reap the benefits of the flesh. And that, like Elder's been saying, man, he hasn't, which we ain't trying to get on that nigga, but it's all through the spirit.
Really, all of them.
That nigga
ain't one guy.
Yeah, exactly. Because really now it's all because apparently everybody
all the
believes.
leaders.
Like one of the first ones
Everybody
I had.
has a leader, and self-proclaim this, self-proclaim that. Now it's getting out that they touching each other or some shit like that. Somebody's touching something that shouldn't be touched, and it's too much. It's nasty,
Dirty.
it's disgusting, and this is once again we're seeing in full 4K HD TV what the hell was going on in the ancient days.
Did you do this today? Did you do this today?
Right.
This nigga did it today.
Receipts are being brought out. And like the scripture that we just brought out, man, these things are actually coming to the light. And the Wadi Habashim al-Shah for the proper leadership, okay, that we've been blessed to follow, okay, and really the proper mindset. All right, because through us following the apostles and the elders and the bishops of Great Millstone, we're automatically X'd out of all that madness. There's no scandals about there ain't no scandal about none of the apostles or none of the elders coming out. Or none of that shit, because it doesn't happen. We're seeing the true works of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're seeing the true men of the Lord, or we're seeing who the true men of the Lord are. Because it can't be these niggas. How the hell you touching boys? But then you coming back and every camp need to report to you? No.
Yeah.
Keep your shades and your freaky hands to yourself, man.
That shade spirit. Man.
Yeah, it's always dark. It's always something dark.
Nigga just wearing shades,
something
or
to hide.
anybody wearing shades.
A hat hiding his damn. You know,
Now you're not wicked for wearing shades, but when you see a motherfucker that be wearing shades, yeah, in that camp, but the people that just always got them shades on, man, there's something about them.
Yeah, unless you got glasses that automatically tint. You know, when you got sunlight, because some brothers do have those glasses.
And even if you have that, are you right in the spirit?
Right, exactly, right. Yeah, because
You can wear, like I said, you can wear shades. But niggas that constantly always be wearing shades all the time, nigga. First of all, it's dark in the room. Why do you have shades on in a dark room?
You can still see brothers' eyes.
Yeah, like you said, brother said that
You can
camp.
still see brothers' eyes.
But but it's like I said,
I got some. You know, I gotta get some new ones, but I need them though.
But it's what it's covering, because when you
the
eyes, that's a gateway to your spirit.
Yeah.
Guys,
So
the eyes
it's
tell
covering
each other.
that shit. So that's how you know you dealing with a dark individual. And they just every time you see this nigga, just shades. You know, it's a very dark individual, man. Look, the fucking the Edomite cops, they always got them damn shades on. Yeah, salesmen. You know, any nigga that walk up to you with shades, don't trust them, man. You know, unless you know that brother.
Especially a damn Edomite.
Yeah, right.
I'm definitely not listening to your ass.
How you doing?
How you doing?
What you need to get today? You know, niggas start tapping.
Uh huh.
You know, doing clicking the pin.
That weird man.
Yeah, don't trust this nigga.
I'm good, bro.
I had one real quick.
Mally, you were holding something, weren't you? That was it on that, right?
Yeah, I did have one.
Go ahead. I got something too.
This was about how when somebody lies against you and they want a certain judgment to come upon you, especially a lot of times false witnesses, like spite or hatred. Like, I want him to die, so I lied. Yeah, he committed adultery with her, and they bring it out, they find out he's false, and he wanted them to be put to death. Now the judgment that he placed is going to be put upon him. I got the law for it.
Yeah.
Susanna.
Go to
Susanna chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 59, because he questioned both of the elders. Which shows that being an elder doesn't mean you're righteous.
Right.
Yeah.
Verse 59. Then said Daniel unto him, well, thou hast also lied against thine own head. For the angel of God waiteth with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you.
Perfect.
With that all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised God, who saveth them that trust in him. That's a key point.
Right. Saving them that trust in him. Go ahead.
And they arose against the two elders, for Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth.
Yeah.
And according to the law of Moses, they did unto them in such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor.
Right, which shows also too there's no respect of persons, because like the brother was saying, these are two elders, but well, Daniel don't give a damn. Hey man, nah, you wrong, bro.
That's Daniel, which I think is it's got to be, because you know everything that's like Allah is like he, and then God, like he is a judge for God or something like it. Got to be something like that. Daniel is he's a judge for God or the judge of God, something like that. Got to be.
Let me get this real quick for the brother. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
So if you're gonna say something, and it's something that, especially if it's something that's a very serious accusation, you better have all type of proof. You better all type of pictures. You better have all types of messages, and you gotta prove all that. Because especially if you take that to court, you want to sue somebody And I'm not knowledgeable in the court system, but I have like a basic understanding a little bit. I'm pretty sure we all have a basic understanding of the court. Jake all been to court before, okay? But you gotta understand, when you're gonna fight against the case, or you're gonna want to sue somebody, you gotta have all type of ocular proof to back up your claim in your case.
Tangible.
Yeah, tangible.
Yeah.
You want to say something, bro?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta have that proof, because if you don't, it ain't gonna work. Like with that lawsuit with that big fat bitch. That lawsuit didn't work because you had no type of proof. All you had was that little video. Then there was a video you sitting down asking for a bigger chair. You too damn big. Talking about the time you tried to get into a man's small vehicle while you are 500 plus pounds.
The thing is, regardless of whatever her weight was, as an Uber driver, you're allowed to cancel rides.
It's your car.
So, I mean, shit, honestly, a nigga could be ugly as shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nah, I don't want you in my car. You might, I don't trust you. You weird. Nigga jaw hanging. I don't want that shit. You know, like that African nigga that we've been seeing, his jaw like connected. Yeah, nigga, don't get in my car. Bring that evil shit in here.
Damn.
You know? But then I'm gonna be wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. That's messed up. No, it's not. This is my vehicle.
Right.
How about you get a car?
Supposed to land
That big ass bitch should,
Why
exactly.
don't you pick them up?
That big ass bitch should have got on the bus or had her own car.
No, get the
Or maybe
XL.
she should have walked.
Got the XL.
Yeah, but that's what he
Bitch,
told
you
her.
a rapper, right?
He told her in the video, order an XL. He said, you're gonna have to cancel. I'm gonna cancel this. She's like, what about my money? He said, I'm gonna cancel it and it's gonna go back to your
Yeah,
car.
you get the refund.
I did Uber. When you cancel a ride, that money goes back to your account.
Yeah, you get the refund.
Yeah.
So she's sitting there tripping for goddamn.
Yeah, it's instantly too. You know?
Damn.
But
Bad cause you big, but
yeah, it's your fault. You kept eating.
I got
God damn it.
got a
Not the
preset.
good food either.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah, come
And I got something from Lawyer too.
Going back to that things being brought out, because that's really what, like I said, the Spirit of the Lord is pushing that out right now, man. All right, and once again, it's being made known who the prophets are, who the false prophets are. Okay, these things is a clear separation being made, and then we're also seeing the people that are going to be turned against us, because all this booty activity is happening amongst Israel, and niggas are still finding a way to blame GMS.
Alright.
Somehow, some way, with the clip. Yeah, them niggas in GMS, they wicked, but it's hard right about one thing.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, why
What
would
do
you
you
get brought
mean?
up?
How
Why the
we
fuck would just get brought
how
up?
we now in cahoots with Johanna and Alazar, and we don't even talk to these niggas.
How are we wicked?
And yeah, what the fuck?
They never
Because
back
y'all said we grapists, but this nigga is
Well,
on.
He's
See,
touching booty.
But we experienced
doing
that early on, before we became Great Millstone. Not expounding on it, but we were told that we were evil, that we were wicked.
We were still being told that we was
That
evil
just
and wicked.
shows that the men of the Lord are always going to be demonized for the things that they do. So you need to learn to be hated. You're going to walk into a room, people going to look at you, who the fuck is this guy? Fuck him. It's like, man, I'll beat the shit out of him. And you're like, you don't even know me. Bruh.
You know me, bro.
Yeah, you don't even know me, bruh.
But
The angry one.
he said, fuck Nelly, fuck Diddy, fuck 50.
What did he say?
What did he say fuck me for?
You
Nelly
just
wanted to fuck your baby
you
mama.
just gotta
Yeah.
deal with it, because that's how the truth works, bro.
Yeah.
Most people don't have eyes to see, so the people that do, because I think Elder Jeremiah said it recently. The only people I expect to care about me are people that in the truth, like the brothers. Everybody else, they gonna hate you.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's plain as
You
hell.
hate them too.
Yeah.
In this moment, he might be cool. Jake had a beer or something, so he chilling. But then it'd be a Tuesday night, you on a fast. It's like, man, Jake need to be destroyed.
Man, I be on drink, still hate these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we're coming into times, and that's, I'm trying to, and first and foremost, I'm actually trying to drill and install that within my mind, and it's working. I can see it, because I hate black people, man.
Yeah.
Like, that shit, my hatred for everybody is growing as the days go by. You don't even have to do anything to me anymore, because I already know your spirit ain't right, and you're not interlocked with what we have going on. If it ain't the Akim, man, I'm not, bro, fuck you, respectfully, man. I don't really care. I'm not gonna lose sleep about any of this shit.
Well, the Lord told us not to worry about the ungodly.
Yeah.
The Lord also told us to
Exactly.
hate the wicked. So even, and then, I'm speaking just for me real quick, family. If they not right, you don't have to be around them. You don't have to talk to them.
That's
you don't
a
got to be
choice.
around them. That's a choice. Now, if you choose to keep going over there and deal with their bullshit, that's on you. But you don't have to do shit.
Yep.
All you have to do is honor your father and honor your mother, but that don't mean talk to him.
Yep. I got this. 1 Corinthians 4 and 5 in the NLT, it says, so don't make judgments about anyone ahead of time before the Lord returns. And see, the thing is, you know, realistically through the Spirit, bros ain't did that. But they've called out these men for things that have actually happened, the things that they've actually done. We've never accused any of these people. Before that shit came out, we never accused Alizar of pegging and even being into some shit like that. I didn't even think the nigga would even be doing shit like that.
We were all shocked.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were
You know,
like, whoa.
Woke up on a Sunday.
That was a heavy.
I'm
that was a
cutting
heavy
my
day.
phone
We were
off
like,
on
whoa.
Sundays, man. No more Sundays for me. My phone's gonna be off.
D&D.
You need me, come to the house, but
Yeah.
don't.
Knock
Because
on the door, brother.
every Sunday it's some bullshit. But nah,
First day of the week.
right, yeah, right.
Yeah, so-called.
Let's
first
start it
day,
out.
yeah.
Let's start it out right,
That's
you
the
know.
real Monday.
But now,
Sunday.
but yeah, you know, they would never accuse of that. We never accuse anybody of any of those things. It's based off of your actions and what you've actually done. Versus the flip side, they've accused us of being pedos and rapists and things, but we've never done those things. So now, like it said,
Where's the proof?
it says don't make judgments about anyone ahead of time before the Lord returns. So we haven't done that. So what? We're blameless.
Yeah.
We're still in that state of being blameless. It says, for he will bring out our darkest secrets to light and will reveal our private motives. So private motives are being brought out.
5 or 6.
Our darkest secrets, you know, are being brought out. And once again, we're not exempt. If Jake got some freaky ass shit going on underneath the lines, it's gonna be brought out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's gonna be brought out.
No, we gotta walk in line.
Yeah.
We gotta be respective to the orders. That's why we do 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
That's why we go to camp every weekend. That's why we pray fast.
Should do more
Because
than
if not, I might not be here next Saturday. If I say fuck it, I ain't doing no videos this week. Hey, Shalom, Bach, you're out.
Yeah.
Gone. Now I'm not here next Saturday.
Yeah, because
There's consequences to our actions. We don't want the consequences, so we do what needs to be done. And it's not a lot required of us. Like Yahweh Shai said, the yoke is easy, it's light, his burden is light. It's not a lot.
yeah. And
Yahweh Shai would love to take your position. You complain about work, man, I lifted too many boxes today. Yahweh Shai got crucified. He would love to lift boxes. Dumb nigga. Alright?
that's easy.
Yeah, so deal with it, bro.
And the thing is, too, when dealing with mercy, all right, mercy is dished out different according to every brother, man. So just because one brother may have gotten through with some shit that's, it seems outlandish to you, you may not be able to get away with that same shit. So that's why you always got to make sure you're walking on eggshells. You got to carry this like you're walking on eggshells, man.
You gotta be mindful with everything you do, man.
It's a very careful walk, and you have to tread carefully. All right, we're in a fucking field of landmines, so to speak. You got to know, because once you hear that click, you lift that foot, nigga.
But if you're looking down, and you can actually see it.
You said what?
You look down, you can actually see them.
Yeah.
Most of them, because they have a point.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
And really, we can see them because the Spirit's dealing. So that's why we're still treading careful. Just because the Spirit dealing, we ain't full on sprint. No, we still got to walk carefully. But these niggas,
yeah.
they sprinting. Even they trying to walk carefully, but they ain't got the Spirit, so they're not seeing anything. They're not seeing the error in their ways.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna finish this out.
You got something too, right there. I got that.
Yeah.
It says, then the Most High will give to each one whatever praise is due. So ultimately, you're gonna reap what you sow. So it's dirty secrets, dirty laundry, skeletons in the closet.
Yeah.
All these things are being brought out for a reason. It's to separate. You know, it's to cause a separation. The Lord said He came to cause division.
Yeah.
So it's a separation is being made between the true believers and the ones that just faking the phone. If you're a part of a group and you think, you could be sincere and you think that they're the way to the path to the Lord, and then it comes out that your leader engages in butt activity, well, now you need to make a decision. Even though you've already been told about this, which you could still be new, all right? But you've already been told that this guy wasn't right. Well, now that it's coming out that this nigga actually isn't right, are you gonna choose Barabbas? Or are you gonna choose Yahweh Shai?
which a lot of Jake chose Barabbas over the Lord.
Niggas on the comment board still endorsing this nigga.
We supporting you, bro.
Glad to see you back.
Where's your cash
Stronger
app,
than
bro?
ever. Don't let the haters hate. Shalom. 18 fist emojis. You fucking simple ass nigga,
They
man.
doing it too.
APP, all praises.
Yeah, all what's
APP, whatever.
All praise.
APTT.
Yeah,
They doing it too though.
Yeah, that's what
They
we said that.
TMH.
We were saying that.
Oh.
All those, all those that are like cool and accepting it, they do it, or they do something worse or something close to it.
Yep.
You know, damn, Jake, just have regular sex. Like all this other extra shit. Like damn,
Keep it vanilla.
you know, yeah, keep it vanilla. Like all this other extra shit y'all be doing, just keep it simple, man. It's boring, bro. Well, nigga,
It's too much porn.
yeah, it's too much porn.
Growing up with that shit.
Hearing it too. Not even like even if you're not watching it, you're just always hearing it. Everything's
That-
sexual.
But that's why even when you dealing with a woman on a regular way, you try to pull a certain position you seen, nigga, you can't pull that move. You know, just be, Salaki,
Babe, I saw this on TV.
yeah, y'all trying to do some shit. Bitches holding the like that bitch Mimi Foss holding the shower rod. Shower rod fall on your damn head. You knock back and your head hit the toilet. That's what you get.
It was
for trying
made-
some shit you ain't got no business
it was
doing.
made
Be
for
upside
her.
down and then drink this
Yeah,
Kool-Aid,
man.
and then I'm gonna
Just get in the
It's
bed,
like, yo.
deal with your woman however you deal, but keep the freaky shit to them, man.
Keep it vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Your lawyer has something.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right. Exodus 23.
Take through.
man,
We need the king.
man.
Exodus 23:1. It says, hey, that was from Albert Pike, Salakia. That's one of the plans of the elite was to over sexualize also the people.
Yeah.
You know, it gets your mind, basically to get you away from serving the Lord.
Yeah.
Add them demons onto you, your lust. So Exodus 23:1, it says, thou shalt not praise, goddamn, thou shalt not raise a false report.
Yeah.
Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness.
Yeah, to be an unrighteous witness, because that's an unrighteous witness saying that the apostle and elders, they rape little girls. There's no proof in that, bro. Where's the proof with that?
None.
There's none. But there's hella proof of you niggas being booty warriors. A lot of Felice Johnsons.
Yeah, that
Okay? Yeah. But it doesn't make it any better because you did it with your woman.
And once again, man. All right, because we're not saying that like everybody in Great Millstone is just right.
Oh.
Because the apostles even say that you got agents within the camps.
Yeah, we don't.
You got niggas that just ain't right within the camps. It's going to be a thing that happens. But what we're saying is, when you have leaders in them type of positions, the ones that are proclaiming to actually be the one underneath Yahushua, King David, Yohanan said he third in command.
Which he's not.
So that means you either King David or you above King David,
But you're not.
right? But
Especially the way
when you got a scandal coming out, but King David ain't had no scandal about no little boy.
Yeah.
Granted, King David had his faults, but it wasn't with no little boy.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, right. It wasn't no shit like that.
Even
They were
They were
adults.
bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
He received judgment for it.
Exactly.
He accepted the judgment that he got for it.
Exactly.
He took it on the chin like a man. And beyond that, after his sin, he went above and beyond for the Lord.
He didn't get on camera and start pulling out men from his ward. Yeah, by the way, this nigga, he did adultery last week.
Yeah,
And then he like his booty touch. And like, no, get on camera if you gonna acknowledge shit.
And
then cry.
I gotta say respect to Nathan the prophet for going up to King David and telling him his faults.
Right, exactly.
Because and that's what we do in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nathan fulfilled the law, Leviticus 19 and 17, not being a respecter of persons. That's the king. Could you imagine going up to the king of Israel and telling him that you made a sin unto death? You need to die for that?
The president of the United
Go to
States.
Trump.
He gonna put you to death. That's
Go to
what
Trump.
you think.
Hey, nigga, why ain't you swear on the 1611? You gonna get shot.
Yeah.
No question.
They gonna
You ain't gonna get close, nigga.
But we do the same thing in the spirit now because we
Right.
go to the chief place of concourse. We declare to everybody that you going off.
Right.
That's why a lot of people get offended. That's why they got a bunch of comments. This man ain't never made a comment in his life. He just joined Instagram last week. Now he got a whole paragraph to say on the YouTube channel. Yeah, y'all wearing tablecloths. Well, what are you doing? That's the question.
You
You're
That
so
nigga
worried
sit
about
meditating.
everybody else, but you ain't serving the
You
Lord.
even had that dumb Jake, Elam Nakazakba did a
Always
video on
be a
it
dumb
of
Jake.
this Jake saying the Hebrew Israelite movement is a white man religion.
Yeah, that body.
Nigga, you don't even know what, and it's the nigga.
Right.
At this point, everything's a white man religion.
And it
Like, damn.
because it's always these Jakes that don't know what the hell is going on. They smoking weed. They got a goatee.
They smoke.
Okay, they smoking weed. They got a goatee. Always some weird freaky
got
shit
a
going on, and they got all. They just apparently those niggas just got all the answers.
Yeah, they got it. They got
But
it.
yeah, they just got the keys to the streets.
Yeah, I know.
And the thing is,
Yeah, I'm tired of that. I
if
know.
it's a white man's religion, why ain't the white man out here?
Yeah.
And why is he trying to stop it?
Beside me. That's right.
Damn. What the fuck?
Hey, and why is he trying to stop it? If it's the white man's religion, why is he trying to stop it?
Yeah.
Stop clipping on videos, nigga.
I ain't trying to stop.
Man, right. Yeah, his brother ain't stopping shit. He ain't checking.
Hey, he helping.
Right, yeah, he helping him.
Right.
So what, he a traitor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But he the one wrong, he the one righteous.
Yeah.
right.
But the answer to all that, Jake wants to stay here.
Mhm.
Jake will hear the videos, even if they don't watch GMS, they watch ISUBK, they may even watch Sakar. There's a vibration of Israel being
Right,
pushed. And Jake will hear that, and they'll hear little things like put down the pork, don't commit adultery, you can't do this, you can't do that. Jake's like, nah, because it's
Too
temperate.
much.
Yeah, it's too much because it's temperate. Every
How am I
video,
supposed to have fun?
every video, because I even did a lesson on it. I keep seeing video after video after video of every Jake, especially so-called black person, saying why I left the Hebrew Israelites. And I'm seeing it a lot
More and
lately.
more, yeah.
All right, whether even if it's a legitimate reason, well, there's not a legitimate reason, but they say they left because of the leadership, you know, and it's bugged out. Okay, cool, whatever. But you were letting that temper with your salvation
Well,
because
gotta go to camp.
you still got to
Yeah.
do the work. Okay, you got a bugged out leader. Cool. You know it's bugged out. You go out there and leave and get away from that congregation.
That's especially to the people that know he's bugged out but still remain there.
Yeah.
Why need a camp? Well, not that camp.
Well, that's what Apostle
Yeah.
Hart
It's
said.
camp through.
They're just
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah, you're dead.
You don't know what the hell is going on. You want to say
That's
something,
what
Joe?
Apostle and them did when they was at One West with
Yeah.
the Cornelius Council.
Yeah.
They stood up boldly and said that the Cornelius was an Israelite,
And what happened?
and they left because they didn't agree with it.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, then now everybody else is teaching it now.
Yeah. And now why all of a sudden?
Still haven't received an apology
Yeah.
to the apostle.
Because these people are
They won't.
proud and they're wrong. When someone is wrong and they're so puffed up,
Yeah.
they don't want to acknowledge that they're wrong. You can have all the receipts. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. And it's like,
That ain't
damn.
what that means.
Yeah, that ain't what that means. Nigga, you just proud, man.
Yeah.
And that's the issue too with all these different people saying, "Well, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more. I was in this camp." Well, for one, when you come into the camp, you're supposed to be like into a prophet, or you are a prophet.
Yeah.
So you in the camp for the wrong reasons. You know, everybody up here, we all teach. Our camp, Great Millstone, is based off. It's a camp of teachers, not nobody just standing the fuck around taking no space with a
Yeah.
garment on, because we don't give a fuck about that. You can come up here, you need to be working.
This ain't a barbecue, nigga.
Yeah.
This ain't a meet and greet.
This ain't something we just joined to. Oh
This
yeah,
ain't a
we all
kickback.
together. You know, no, this ain't what it is.
A brother may get a drink and get something to eat with you, but we ain't. But this ain't a party.
Yeah, you know,
This ain't a club.
no
It ain't a
club.
club. It ain't a book club.
Ain't no
Let's touch on your
fraternity.
ass. You
Yeah.
working out?
We all teachers, you know, and we working, you know, and to hope to be saved, or our family, our kids to be saved.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's why we up here first and foremost. You just join the fucking camp. That's not gonna grant you salvation.
Yeah, Jake
A lot of
expect
Jakes.
Jake expect to slack it. Jake expect a high ranking right when they come in. They expect to come in. They expect to do this, that, and the
Shouldn't
third.
expect no rank.
You shouldn't expect
Yeah.
nothing. You should expect on what I got to do to
Trying
get
to get
delivered.
saved. Yeah.
You get your rank when the Lord line your goofy ass. No, sorry. When the Lord line you up and put that crown upon your head. Right now you goofy. You
Really,
know.
rank isn't good.
Yeah.
Because rank means responsibility.
More responsibility,
More things, more stress, more anxiety, more depression,
more required.
more
demons.
demons,
That's why it's
more out of you.
it's very confusing when Jake wants to have the highest level of positions within camps. You want to come in and then immediately want to shoot off and do your own thing
Well, you're in the head chat.
and become a camp. But it's like,
Yeah.
You're in the head chat with a demon waking up at 1:30 in the morning. I'm saying, not me. I'm saying, I'm assuming you waking up at 1:30 in the morning, up in the room. It's like, what the fuck?
False Star said he sees demons every day.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not something I.
But you see how many people want his position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't be able to. You can't get past the pegging shit. You damn sure.
Yeah, because didn't he say that? Apostle Hall, the apostle
he-
stepped
he
down.
like
They're getting
that.
old.
Yeah, right.
Insulting? What the hell?
But look who actually stepped down. Through the spirit.
Look at the irony. Yeah, the irony
more
of the
than
spirit.
step
move.
down.
Right, yeah.
He laid down.
And then,
He
and then he
laid
and
said,
hunched up.
and then he said that you couldn't deal with the pressure that he went through. You can't deal with it either.
Yeah. Nah, man.
All the pressure that he went through, he wanted that position. You wanted this, and you wasn't able to handle what the Lord required of you, man.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't have stepped down if you was truly about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have did this shit.
Right, exactly. That's really starting there. That shit wouldn't have been done. You know? And once again, man, these things are coming out for a reason. Okay? Because the Lord is just showing you, he's really making mockery of these niggas, man. Look at the people that you're putting up on such a high pedestal. Look at what they're doing. Look at their actions. Their actions don't what's the word?
Their actions what?
Their actions don't resemble
The work.
Yeah, resemble though.
it don't
Yeah.
reflect anything
Yeah,
of me.
resemble,
But yeah, resemble. There's no resemblance between the Most High and these niggas.
No.
There's no resemblance between Yahweh Shai and these niggas. No. But when you look at the apostles, the elders, the bishops, there's a resemblance. There's the same mind. It's one mind, one doctrine, one spirit.
They choosing Barabbas all over again.
Yeah.
Just-
Same shit.
Because what? He's the same dude who said that Yahweh Shai isn't to be worshipped.
Yeah.
It's the same dude.
The irony of it all.
It's Christianity with a Hebrew Israelite twist.
Yeah.
That's literally what that is. You know, and then on top of that, with a lot of these guys, it's a money get rich quick scheme.
And if you mad about us talking about the nigga, well, tell him he shouldn't have did it.
Because even with he's still proud because he came on camera and he was talking about, well, I ain't gonna be doing that much on YouTube no more, but you can come to my website grla.com and you can see all the videos that I post there about my journey and how you shouldn't go down the same path. It's a get rich quick scheme, man.
And then you got money, you got Patreons, you got
Yeah,
payments to watch. This shit ain't free.
No, it's not free at all.
You know? 'Cause
If it was free, he would do it on YouTube.
Yeah, because YouTube is free. You don't gotta
Yeah.
charge to watch it. Yeah,
Humble.
they may be doing the memberships.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, but
Exactly.
ultimately YouTube is free.
Yeah.
We don't pay to post. It's free.
Nope. What monetization?
Monetization.
Yeah,
monetization.
putting commercials on your shit that takes money.
Yeah, you get
ads.
money
It's
for
called
it.
ads.
Yep.
You know, don't trust the Israelite that got ads on their shit.
Yeah.
Don't do it because they trying to get money out of this. Go ahead. You guys know?
This is Luke chapter 6, verse 26. It's in red. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you,
Right. Go ahead.
for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Right. It says, woe unto you, and all men shall speak well of you. And that woe, death, destruction. Evil times, man.
Meaning they shouldn't be.
Yeah. So the fact that all these things are coming out and people are still speaking highly of these individuals, niggas are now saying, well, who cares? That was back then. They repented.
Yeah.
You know, we got gay men in the camp, ex-gay men in the camp.
Yeah, they were saying that, and it was in the messages.
First off,
Like,
nigga, that's
yo.
not something that you broadcast that you're
When New
proud
York
about.
niggas say, "Hey, yo,"
Okay, that's the wrong type of pride, but you're actually going into that side of that shit,
God
the
damn.
rainbow.
Well, what did he say? He said, y'all ain't gonna like me for this.
Yeah.
He's talking about you can pop your woman in her, beehole, man.
I wonder why he told. I wonder why he taught that.
You got sex.
Because
we
he's
don't
doing
know.
You got
We
sex
don't.
on
We
the
don't know
Sabbath.
what he's doing, but we're saying the shit. It's weird, bro. That's just too much.
Not good.
And that's,
Yeah, it don't look good.
and that's the
Good
thing.
at all.
And these things are coming out about these guys, and once again, people are still speaking well of them.
Hold Matthew
They're still
15.
speaking well of them. They're still,
That's what you want.
you know,
You think false prophets?
they're still being
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking?
Yeah.
told
Matthew
to
15, 14.
keep pushing. You know, keep striving for the masteries. Ain't no damn masteries you striving for, nigga.
Yeah.
You striving for bullshit. And once again,
A new kid.
weird activities. You know,
Probably about another.
once man, and we hate, but like, damn, all this butt stuff, man. It's always something with the, like, leave it alone.
What's up with that rectum? Like, what's
Leave that
so
shit,
great
all this,
back
all
there?
this box in the earth, and you choose to use that as a way for entertainment and to get off. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 23 and verse 1. Then Yahushua said to the crowds and to his disciples.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, I'm going to get this in the NLT. Then Yahushua said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees are the officer, are the official interpreters of the laws of Moses. So practice and obey whatever they tell you, but don't follow their example.
Right.
For they don't practice what they teach.
They don't practice what
Right.
they teach.
Yeah.
They do what? Lip service.
Yep.
They honor him. They honor him with his lips,
Judges 5:11.
with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
It's all lip service, man. And Jake quick to call up. Y'all them scribes and Pharisees.
Yep.
Well,
for
you had
one nigga,
righteous. You had righteous.
For one nigga, they weren't all through. And two, you the wicked ones.
Yep.
If you want to be fucking technical.
One of them,
Right, I know.
Yahushua went to for counsel,
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus. And then Joseph
Yes, he did.
of Arimathea, I don't believe he was necessarily a scribe or Pharisee, but he had a wealth. And he came and got the Lord's body and wrapped it up respectfully and put it in his tomb, which fulfilled the prophecy of how he died a criminal death but was buried in a rich man's tomb.
Yeah, but I guess they threw though.
Yeah, they both threw because
Because
they had
scribes
wealth.
and Pharisees.
No,
And showing that it was more than just one, because Nicodemus, it said that we know that thou art a teacher.
Right,
Showing
exactly.
that there was people within that that believe in Yahweh Shai, man. But I we're going to continue on in that
Yeah, okay.
Matthew 23 and verse 4 in the NLT. They crush people with unbearable religious demands and never lift a finger
What
to
it say?
ease the burden.
What it say? Unbearable religious demands.
Yep.
See, they want to push the law all the way down your goddamn esophagus,
That's not what it's
24/7. But they
about the
themselves
law, man.
are they're doing the complete contrary to what they're telling you to do.
Yep.
And like I said, what it say again?
They crush people with unbearable religious demands.
Unbearable religious demands. You got to think, because back then Jake was going in on other Jake, man, about the law, just like they're doing now.
Keep the law.
Wear your fringes, veins popping out, just going in. But they themselves on straight bullshit, man.
IUIC. You gotta get a woman when you come in, and if your woman don't believe within a year, you gotta let her go.
What kind of shit is that?
well, they had a council where
Whatever for 10 years.
You got to change your name.
Yep, change your name.
they,
Go ahead.
they had a council where the apostles had came up with laws, rules, and regulations that the newcomers should keep, which wasn't the whole law. You give people things at a time.
Right. Exactly.
You don't force everything. Bro, it's not about the law, man. Galatians, I think, 2:16, we're justified by faith.
Yep.
It's not about the law. We keep the law to the best of our ability. We don't, like Apostle Paul said, we don't make void the law,
Right.
but we still, look, it's about serving Yahweh by Shema Shai. It's about effort and faith.
What you say, man? What are we? Hebrew Israelites. Y'all here preaching about the Bible.
You ever heard about the Hebrew Israelites? You ever heard it before?
Yeah, okay, yes, ma'am. You have a good one. But yeah, read that again.
Hebrews 23 and verse 4 in the NLT. They crush people with unbearable religious demands,
Right.
and never lift a finger to ease the burden.
Yeah, never lift a finger to ease the burden. So it's just a constant, the law. It's constant rules this, rules that. Like I said, all these rules that these other camps have. Now don't get it twisted. Order is definitely necessary.
Right.
In order for things to function, you need order. You need rules and regulations.
Well, there are laws.
But when you look into some of these other camps and the shit that you gotta wait a year till you get in to get a wife,
Yeah.
and then you gotta court her for about 6
People
months.
know more
What kind of
than
shit is that?
Yeah.
Man, if I pop that motherfucker, that's my woman. That's it.
Yeah.
Word, yeah.
That ain't no
She's
different.
a virgin.
That's the
and
card.
then on top of
And
that,
then you gotta go with you gotta counsel the leadership, bro. I'm not going to. If I smash this bitch, guess what? I smashed her. That's it. Now I come tell you about it, but hey, brother, I just got spot last night, but that's about it. Ain't no. Hey, brother, you wrong. No, hell no. You need to wait a year, and then you got to court her for 6 months. They doing too damn
Well,
much.
there's a scripture.
Where's that in the Bible?
There's a scripture that you gotta apply. Meddle not with many matters. You're not supposed to deal with another man's situation. So if he's at fault with his woman, yeah, you can seek counsel, but you getting involved and having to talk to that woman, because there's transcripts of what, yeah, I talked to his sister. This text message was that Ariella.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that.
The fact that the whole situation is off, and it always starts with the damn woman. She should not have any type of contact with any other man within the congregation. But that's what happens, and that's why, once again, the Wadi Habashim Shah for the leadership, because that's why the apostles have it to where there's no women allowed within the ministry of Great Millstone.
Which means no drama.
Yeah, exactly. Because we don't have to deal with that. They dealt with that shit in the school. Once again, these men have going to that word experience. They had the senses exercise. Well, that's a scripture, I believe.
Yeah.
Speaks about senses exercise.
You want it?
You know, but yeah, they are spiritual fathers. They've been there, done that. So we don't have to go through it just like they went through it. No, that's why you don't have women involved at all. But when you have women involved, shit like that happens. Now it's just a bunch of damn confusion. Like I said, I didn't with the adultery thing. I didn't know that she said she was a widow. Come to find out she was dealing with this brother and this. It's too much.
Sending pictures.
Yeah, he's
How'd you
sending
get her
pictures.
number?
Right.
Yeah. You
I
had
guess
to
it
put
was
it to the side
during
to
the
ask for the
Passover.
number.
Exactly.
That's some good pictures, brother. Ak, can you send me? Send me the picture you took of me and my king, my Malak. Ak.
Yep.
Get the number.
don't even feel like
Then this
it
nigga
was that long ago.
send a pee pic late night. Ooh,
And how you also?
and she get turned on.
No, I was talking about
Yeah, to show the
No,
messages.
how you also?
They were both into it.
Now next thing you know, they finally each other. The lack of respect to go to the bathroom
Yeah, that's low.
during the class or whatever the hell you're doing,
That's
but
low.
going to the bathroom, fringes dangling, and you do this.
low as hell.
you know, and you decide to just,
Rot it up. Just,
and then first of all, why you stiffed in the class?
yeah, you gotta
What
get,
you think?
You
You
in
know,
there, you in there being stiffy. Good
come on,
Lord.
man.
That's what happens when you serve Jesus.
Right? Like that's too much.
It's a freak house.
You get bricked up in the class. You supposed to be learning, nigga.
Yeah. But like we said before,
But you sending pictures to the
You heard
brother
about the
woman.
man and he got stiff. It's
Man,
like,
yeah,
what?
like nah, bro.
Oh.
And then just showing it for Israel to see. So
Right.
Man.
On top of that.
He like nasty shit like
But
that.
then once again,
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
got
bro.
one of your underlings talking about
that's gay, bro.
that should have been between him and that woman. That shouldn't have been brought out to the public. Nigga, y'all did it.
Yeah, y'all did it, yeah.
Did we forget a couple fucking months ago?
I was saying that wasn't even a year ago. Not even 6-7 months.
But once again, this is the Lord showing the hypocrisy of all these damn zombies. That's why the apostles call them niggas that they're zombies, because they literally, there's no life in them.
And with the whole Alizar situation, like how Elder Tahar was going into, it should have been brought up a different way, though.
Right,
'Cause he
absolutely.
was snapping on the other nigga too.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't even, you know.
That shit definitely should not have been publicized.
But that's what happens when you prop yourself up. Now the Lord done brought you low
Right.
in the midst of the congregation.
Yeah.
So now this is the year that all you niggas gonna be brought low.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this the year of judgment. The first judgment is, you know, y'all being exposed.
Yeah, getting exposed.
Y'all not gonna repent. Well, I can't say you won't, but your actions will. You know, on down the road. And then, hey, here comes the destruction.
Yeah, based off of their actions, they ain't no repentance.
Yeah.
Because next thing you know, Johanna's gonna be doing the video.
Yeah.
That was back then.
Yeah.
I didn't, because denying it.
Yeah.
Which when Alazar did that second video,
Yeah.
it was like 13 minutes. He said that he didn't get pegged, and he didn't. But it's like, nigga, you got the kid.
Bro, you said.
Messages.
Okay.
Right. It's like you got the kid.
Then you said it's his. Yeah, it's me and her talking.
Yeah. But the Trump hat, like, bro, it's a lot of
It's all
low level
white dudes.
activity.
Yeah, I love white boy t-shirts.
Yeah.
You want her to wear it while she fucking
That's
you?
very low.
That's that slave porn.
Like, that's very
Yeah.
low.
That's what that is.
Then he
That's
said,
slave
With
he
the-
said,
with the
I never
Confederate
set a
flag
woman
on
up to
the-
be prostituted and no.
And here come the white man.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's slave
messages.
porn.
Why would you talk about? The thing is, you talked about it.
Fantasized about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, fantasized about it.
He said he fantasized.
It was just a fantasy. Nigga, who fantasizes about that?
Right.
You're a freak.
That's not normal.
No, that's
That's
not.
not good.
You got
That's
daddy
dangerous.
issues,
Yeah.
man.
You see, you got daddy issues.
Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 23 and verse 5 in the NLT. Everything they do is for show.
You're right.
On their arms, they wear extra wide prayer boxes with scripture verses inside, and they wear robes with extra long tassels.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
putting
okay.
putting on the show. Putting on the show, the best garments, the armbands, you know,
You got Nate posing, looking
Yeah.
like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah.
you know,
Super
God
Saiyan
forbid you
Nate.
go to one of their Passovers, you gonna see the fullness of they shit, man. But it's all what? It's all folly.
You gonna hope you get passed over with these taxes, all these fees and shit.
Because
Goddamn Passover tickets.
right, because the
Fuck
thing
is
is, the men of the Lord ain't never had to do any of those things to get the message across.
Right.
We just come out to bring out the message, and that's it. We don't, now brothers make, hey, ain't nothing wrong with having a nice garment
No.
or none of that.
Yeah, remember
But-
to take it off.
Yeah. One brother, he had to take his garment off because it was better than one of the heads. So he had to, one of the bishops, he had to take his
Bishop
garment.
Nate. It was better than Bishop Nate.
What kind of shit is
His
that?
wife made him a garment, and it looked better than Bishop Nate. They put him to the side and said, "Hey, you're gonna have to take that off."
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
That's wicked as fuck,
Like,
bro.
nigga,
They ain't even that deep.
I'm here to
Who
do
gives a fuck?
whatever. I don't know if it was around Passover or whatever, but
Yeah, it was.
yeah. So I'm just here for the service
Has a brother had a better garment than you?
all the time.
All the time. And what do you say? Damn, that brother got a cold
Yeah.
garment. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, you don't worry. Damn, that brother got a good
Hey,
garment.
before we
man.
go
Take
live,
that shit off.
hey,
Yeah, take it
No,
off.
Yeah.
you know,
he got a
man,
great
Oh, y'all
garment.
switch?
Now he about to edify the flock.
Take him off camera, put me in the middle. No.
Yeah.
Man,
No, man.
hell no.
I'd be like, damn,
Ain't nobody doing
that brother
that,
clean.
man.
And then, yeah.
I got a little more.
Yeah, kind of.
Which really sold chapters.
What's up?
Matthew 23 verse 6 in the NLT. And they love to sit at the head table at banquets and in the seats of honor in the synagogue.
Look at me. I ran this. Me, brick by brick.
Yep.
You know, I built this. I built this shit. That's the spirit that they're in. You may not really hear them say that word for word, but that's their spirit.
Their actions.
Right.
Their actions.
And two, to back you up, there's a scripture in the Apocrypha when it speaks about, roughly paraphrasing so many words, but it speaks about taking the low seat.
Yeah.
And that way you're introduced, or not introduced, but
Basically.
invited,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So, brother, you come sit
Sir,
with
get
us.
up.
Yeah.
We gotta
Instead
grab
of being told to get up, if you can, real quick.
No,
Oh,
not real
Luke.
quick. We got
It's a
plenty
Luke.
of
Okay,
time.
what's locked?
When he bid to a wedding.
Yeah, con, yep. But I think there's one in the what's it called too?
Yeah, when they bid to a wedding, sitting out in the most honorable seat. But I got a little more.
Yeah, con, go ahead.
Matthew 23 and verse 6 again. And they in the NLT, and they love to sit at the head table at banquets and in the seats of honor in the synagogues. They love to receive respectful greetings as they walk in the marketplace and to be called rabbi.
Bishop Nathaniel. It's a WWE SmackDown in 2008, running down. You got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He ain't got his shirt on. He running down. He hop over the thing. That's what he did.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you see it. It's on their channel. It's like, damn. The hell is this? You got all the women screaming. They probably married them damn selves. Ah!
Yeah.
It's all for show. It's that scripture. Go ahead.
Verse 8, don't let anyone call you rabbi, for you have only one teacher, and all of you are equal as brothers. And don't address anyone here on earth as father, for only God in heaven is your spiritual father.
Yeah, but you got people that treat Nate like he's a god. They probably even pray to Nate. They say in the comments, all praises to the Most High for Bishop Nate. What type of shit is that? Now we thank the Most High for the leadership, but we don't get on our knees and be like, oh, the apostles, oh, the elders. No, it's just the water y'all
Hell no.
shot.
They'll
Yeah,
smack the shit out your ass spiritually if you do that. They gonna make a video on you.
yeah. Get this guy out of here.
You gonna be the
58
thumbnail.
minutes.
You gonna be the thumbnail of the elder in Baltimore.
Hell yeah,
That
Holy
purple
Bible.
back screen.
Flying in.
Circling
in.
Either it's a purple, green,
Want to
or
give all
yellow
praises to Yahweh.
Right.
Yo, shy. Yeah, you don't act like that, man. Yeah, you give respect, to the order and to the rank and
The
to
apostles are more humble than the lowest man now.
yeah,
The apostles are more humble than we are.
yeah.
Because we had the blessing to meet a couple of them, and they acted just like regular brothers.
Yeah. They practice
You
what
wouldn't
they
even,
preach.
you wouldn't even,
No, you
without
wouldn't
without
even
the
think that.
fact of you
All
growing in the
elders we
truth
met.
to acknowledge them as the apostles and the elders, you wouldn't even know, bro.
Yeah.
Realistically, you wouldn't even know, and that's not
Why
to
not?
big them up because they don't even like that shit. They
Yeah.
don't like the the praises and things, especially
of
Apostle
men.
Bar. He hates that
So
shit.
what is that?
Even up and
So y'all
coming
got
elders,
it.
they be like, nah.
Yeah,
don't
right,
call me,
exactly.
you know, don't
But it's
call
just
me.
it's just once again order
Yeah.
and acknowledging, you know, who your teachers are. But
Fear that
But then,
spirit.
Yeah.
when the apostles,
yeah, but you know, yeah.
but then when the apostles, like Elder Malcolm, for a while he was like, hey, don't call me Elder Malcolm. But then, you know, Apostle
after a
Gabar
while, it's
was
like-
like Elder Malcolm. You know what I'm saying?
Elder,
He was like,
Elder Kazak said that. He
Yep.
wanted, at one point, he didn't want to be called elder no more.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
you got to be low in this thing, man. You got to be very humble.
The Lord that that's the scripture. You
still got
go
more on
ahead.
that?
You go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead. Why he finds that?
Matthew 23 and verse 12 in the KJV. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
And these are names that they gave themselves: bishop, general, captain. What the fuck? Like, who? Do you even earn that? When you get a title, you gotta earn that. I'm not gonna start calling
Yeah.
myself elder, even if I was in for 10 years, which I'm not. But I'm not gonna even 12 years if I was in. Low, we're not. But if you know what, I'm not gonna walk around. Yeah, it's the elder. No. If I get that title, then it is what it is. Don't care for it. But if I get it, whatever. You know.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump down to verse Matthew 23 and verse 25 in the KJV. You know what? I'm gonna get in the NLT. Matthew 23 and 25 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are so careful to clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but inside you are filthy, full of greed and self-indulgence.
If you see IUIC and you just woke up to the truth and you see how they act, oh yeah, it's gonna look cool. That's a glass looking clean outside. But then when you get up in there and you deal with them and you have people that will explain it to you and try to warn you about them, that's a dirty cup in the inside.
Yep.
That shows the dirt that's in there. Go ahead.
Because when you get that word indulgence, just on Google, it says satisfaction, fulfilling, appeasement. It says also pleasure seeking, so luxury. So they have this self luxury about them that they big themselves up, man.
Yeah.
But really they're filthy, man, and they like that. Bishop, they love that shit.
Clapping,
Yeah.
jumping, screaming.
Praise the Most High for Bishop Nathaniel.
Yeah.
They love that.
It's
They
like,
love
damn,
hearing that,
What
man.
happened to the Lord?
Exactly.
Why ain't the Lord ain't getting the claps and the hands and the scream? Oh, Yahushai. Why ain't y'all doing that?
Right.
If you gonna scream for somebody's name, say Yahushai, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Right. Verse
Go ahead.
26 in the NLT. You blind Pharisee. First wash the inside of the cup and the dish, and then the outside will become clean too. It says what's that was really the point. So yeah, you gotta focus on your mindset, and then what is to come, the Lord will exalt you, man. As it says, what in Matthew 6 and 33, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and within seeking the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua in the kingdom, that comes with a mindset that comes with it. You're cleaning your inside, you're making sure you're walking carefully, examining yourself, and then it said what? And all these things shall be added unto you. Then the fame, then the glory, then the women, then the power, and everything else that comes along with it will come to us.
Yep.
That was it though.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I got something.
Luke chapter 14,
Yeah,
verse
Check
8.
out that Matthew.
I believe it's
Yeah.
in red.
That's in Luke.
Luke 14.
It's in Luke 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we already grabbed that. Was it 26?
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's in red.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
It's
already
in
grabbed it.
red, verse 8. When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room.
Right, sitting not down in the highest room. So you you go to Passover. You're amongst elders and certain brothers, and the food's done, and your ass the first one at the stove. Or you the first one sitting down eating. Okay, that's not the mindset that ultimately you should be in. Which really just going to know your damn place. Okay, go ahead.
Sit not down in the highest room,
Yeah.
lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him.
Right. So yeah, somebody that's actually, earned that ranking and earned that title or whatever the case is, it is you sitting down, like I said, at the main table with the heads.
Kicks back.
Yeah, you kick back, you eating. Hey,
Big cup of yaya.
hey, you tap me on your shoulder. Hey, the elder sitting there, and now you're gonna be embarrassed. Go ahead.
And he that bade thee, and him come and say to thee, give this man place.
Right.
And
Get up,
that
nigga. Go ahead.
and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room.
Yeah, now you in the that's like
Walking down them steps.
that's like when you was a kid,
God.
you know, you don't sit at the table with the adults,
Yeah, the adult table.
and that's pretty much what it is, man.
Shit, the kids
If you a kid, hey, get your ass to the kitchen. Hell no, you don't sit in the dining room.
better sit at that frog.
I had to get to like 16 before I could sit in the damn dining room, man. And even then, it was a rare occasion. It was one seat left. Ah, yeah, Ty, you come on up there, my son. But you come on in here, you know. Oh shit, bet, you know. Go ahead.
Verse 10, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend,
Right.
go up higher.
Right, yeah. So like I said, you take the low, you go sit with the younger bros or whatever, and say, hey, nah, come on, you know, come over here. Or you know what I'm saying? But you ultimately you want to be invited versus just putting yourself in that stance. Okay? Thinking that you're on this type of level.
What Alazar did.
Exactly.
He put himself on that level of
Thinking that he was him, and he wasn't.
And the Lord said, nah, get your ass back down there, man.
But that's that scripture, knowledge puff it up.
Exactly.
Because a lot of Jakes come in this truth, they may have heard it for a couple of years and whatever, and then they hear about the word, they know a couple of scriptures, they may know a couple of breakdowns, they may even know a couple of history. Now I'm just the best thing, I'm Shaft, I'm bad now, I'm Rocky.
Yeah,
You know, I'm Rocky. And it's like, no, bro. That means
beat up by them demons.
yeah. The more you know, the more humble you need to be.
Yep.
The greater thou art, the more humble thyself.
Humble thyself.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said,
Finish that out.
It says, friend, go up higher.
Yeah.
Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee.
Yeah, so it won't be an embarrassment.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be better off, pretty much. Like I said, you won't be embarrassed. You won't have to walk with that low head. Damn, yeah, I done sat at the high table now. You know, I'm getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and because it just shows there's no humility within you for you to immediately think that you're capable of going to the high table or taking part in certain conversations, which is actually might be what I was thinking about, but that's in the Apocrypha when it speaks about when you're among great men.
Yeah.
You know, when you're among elders, you know, you in so many words speak less. So pretty much shut the fuck up.
all that talk.
You know, when you're around men of high understanding, you need to be doing more listening than talking, man. And you need to actually be linked in with what's going on. You know, now brothers is talking to you. Wait until you're invited to that conversation, but don't butt in. You see two elders talking, and you come in the middle like you just Coolio, like you everything just sweet.
You 3 years in.
Yeah. Nah, man, you gotta wait till you get invited to these conversations. You know?
And if you want to ask them a question, you wait till their conversation is over.
And once again, it's all about order.
Trying to interject.
Yeah, you
Or maybe
interjecting,
add
trying to
elder.
making a point.
Man, making an extravagant point.
Yeah. And then but that's the thing.
Precept, man.
Because you don't have experience, so you still on the point, you don't even know how to make a point, nigga.
Well, then the
Your
question,
point is going to be dragged on, and then everybody's going to be sitting there saying, what? Con. Now you look like a dumbass.
then, I was going to say, then the question is, why were you trying to make the point?
Yeah.
Were you trying to make the point because you wanted to illustrate, yeah, brother, yeah?
Yeah.
Or
That's
what,
the spirit.
what was the point?
That is the spirit that can hop on you.
Well, that's just how I felt. No, it wasn't. You
want-
wanted somebody to give you props, give you a pat on the back. There you go, brother.
Acknowledge
Who,
you more.
what's your name, Op?
You're
That's
right.
what you're right. When in
What's your
reality,
YouTube channel?
nobody
Yeah, right.
cares who you are, bro. You're at the camp, you're pouring precept, shut the hell
You
up.
want to do a video out?
Right.
Yeah,
We'll do a video with the elders.
Yeah, they
It's like,
texting
bro,
you. Yeah, let's do a video this
No.
week,
Push
guys.
And if you're
shit.
looking for that,
Yeah.
then you going off, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Just do
Not
it.
literally. Well, where's the law? No, bro, but
please.
you're bugging out.
Man, what the fuck? You asked that
But you're
question.
doing too much, man. The apostles weren't even looking to become apostles, and here they are today.
They're just serving the Lord.
You give whatever the Lord tells you to give. If he puts you in a certain position, you fulfill that position. That's all there is to it. You don't look for more than what you can handle. The Lord has placed you through enough shit. Why the hell Jake want more responsibility? You barely handle what you got.
Oh, that brings to mind when we went to Indianapolis and we did that lesson with Apostle Ramlab. You know, it was an honor. You know, because I didn't know that we was gonna do that. You know, for him to be like, yeah, Nashville bros, you know, yeah, you know, let's do a lesson. You know, with
Like,
Elder
he brought it
Diaz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's an honor. You know, you don't get that many opportunities to do something like that. You know,
Exactly.
amongst men that you learn from for all these different years. And
The fact that you get invites to certain things like that, like I said, it's a privilege and an honor to be around those men, all right, to even be able to, you know, take part in those things. But Jake, right, exactly. On top of that, showing you that you're doing something correct. So whatever a big-headed nigga is saying in your ear,
Down the street,
we don't care.
But that doesn't mean you get comfortable.
Yeah.
Right, you don't get comfortable
use
with
that
that.
as
You
more
step
cold-
up.
Yeah, you go harder.
You don't step down to their level. You step up. Sorry, nigga, you still on the first floor. Excuse me.
The elevator don't work, so you gotta walk, and you don't want to walk.
We just talking, but
No, we're not.
I got.
I know. I ain't.
You got something?
Yeah, I got
For the sake of the camera. Go ahead. He got one more.
All right.
And I got one real quick to back him up. Then I got you.
All right.
Go ahead.
Luke chapter
Go to
14,
that.
verse 11, still in red. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased.
Right. So Alazar, Johanna, he's next, and then pretty soon it's gonna be Nate.
Other
Which Nate,
individuals.
shit, I don't know,
Other
cause that nigga might
individuals.
actually turn us in, man. He might be the lead dude to turn us in, so he might not have a decline like these other guys. We don't know.
We're also joined up with the Nation of Islam.
But yeah. On top of that, joining with NOI, we stand with the Nation of Islam. Why? Why? Why do you stand with them niggas? Them niggas worship a rock, pretty much. What's that shit called? Mecca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the front of it, where they go and worship, it looks like
A rock? No, a circular.
no, it looks like a punana.
Oh, Punana.
Yeah, look it up.
Box.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's going off too. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
phallic,
that's definitely
like the phallic symbol. You know, all this shit goes back to Egypt and other nations. They worship. You know,
we ain't fucking
All that freak shit. We
We
did
don't
all
deal
that
with them
weird
niggas.
Egyptian freak shit.
them non-beard having niggas, man.
yeah,
You know,
They
they don't
gonna-
have
they
a
gonna
beard
stay
by
there.
choice.
yeah.
You know, I'm trying to grow mine. Them niggas got one, cause they don't have one because they don't want to.
Yeah.
Shaving and shit.
Bald head.
Suits.
Yeah,
For talking about some goddamn Farrakhan, that old nigga.
yeah.
Yeah, Farrakhan. Pharaoh monkey, go ahead. Pharaoh, he's a Pharaoh monkey. Ain't that what's Pharaoh when they go crazy
Like in
and
the
shit?
wild.
Yeah.
Pharaoh,
Fucking
yeah.
wild ass
Bugged
animal.
out.
Wild ape.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Right. And so if you humble yourself, you're going to be exalted. The Lord is going to, what does it say? That he may exalt you in due time.
Yeah.
You know? And I got this just to back him up. Proverbs 25:6, it says, I'm going to get the NLT. It says, don't demand an audience with the king or push for a place among the great. It's better to wait for an invitation to the head table than to be sent away in public disgrace just because you've seen something. So it's better to get that invitation versus, you know, putting yourself in that situation to where now you're being sent away. Yeah, nah, this is just, you know, this is just for the, you know, the elders, the heads. And like I said, you don't want to be that first nigga that's getting the plate, man. All right, we're here to serve each other. All right, so, you know, cause we've seen it. You know, bros will cook up a whole meal, and you don't cook the whole meal, then you fix your plate, then go sit down. Hell no, you cooking for brothers. Serve everybody else.
They looking at you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, serve everybody else, and then you know decide to get the food. Now, don't try to be the most humble Jake in the room, cause that gets annoying.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, brother, you got it. Nah, brother, you got it.
That's
Nah,
not
brother, you got it.
sincere.
Nah, but you know, nah.
Just take the damn
If you
plate.
if you try to offer it to a brother, and be like, nah, brother, you got it. Okay, con. You know, you might try it one more time, but that's about it. Don't do too much with it though.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be the first one to get a plate unless it's given to you, okay, or any of those things, man. We're here to serve each other. You know, these are things that we need to, or ways that we need to conduct ourselves, man, as men of the Lord. We're here to serve each other, man. We're not here to just do what the fuck we want. So if brothers need help, hey, we gonna help to the best of our ability. If you serving, then do it. But don't half-ass the shit. Okay? But that's all I had on that one.
All right.
Lloyd had something.
I got two of them real
Okay,
quick.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sirach 3:18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself,
Yeah, that's required. Go ahead.
and thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
Yeah. You're gonna find favor before the Lord if you humble yourself. Okay. What did it say? He's giving it to the meek.
Right.
You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Meek shall inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Contrite spirit.
Yeah, your contrite spirit. Yep, the meek shall inherit the earth. All those things, man. Meek going into what? Humble. Okay, humility, lowly. And you have to be in a low state, man. That's why we've become comfortable with taking the low. And if you haven't, then you better get comfortable with it, because that's all that we're given. You know, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shai, we're not going to be prosperous on this side, bro. We're not here to be prosperous. We're here to teach the word and build each other up. Go ahead.
Psalm 8 in verse, I'm gonna start at 3.
Yep.
It says, when I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is man that thou art mindful of him?
Yep.
And the son of man that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. And that's dealing with Yahweh.
Right.
The Lord made Yahweh made Yahweh Lord than the angels. He walks amongst, his people, and he was very humble and meek, and many didn't believe on him. But for going through that humbling, it wasn't a humbling process, but basically going through the struggle, so to speak, he was crowned and set on the right hand of the throne of the Most High. He had to go through that,
Yeah, and look at how he served.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how he served his brethren. He knew who was going to betray him, still washed his feet.
Yeah.
If that's not servitude, then I don't know, you don't know what the fuck is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spirit that we have to be in as well, man. You might have a certain itch about this one Jake that's just weird, but hey, it don't mean you X him out. Hey, you still do your due diligence.
And even say with your enemies.
Right, exactly. Them too.
Christians always say love your enemies. Let's talk about Jake that's bugging out.
Yeah.
Like, we still care about you guys.
Yeah.
That's why we make videos about you. Yeah, they hate us. No, we love you. That's why we made it. That's why I made a fucking 28-minute video on you last night on a Tuesday. You think I wanted to do that?
Right.
No. I wanted to watch a movie and go to sleep. But something told me to make a video on your stupid ass and the shit that you're doing out of love. Because we care about you. We want Jake to repent. Even like it says in the scriptures, Yahweh Shai said how the angels rejoice when one soul repents. We want you to get right. We don't want Jake to be destroyed.
And even if we do see these certain individuals in public, let's say all of a sudden, Alice or somebody just walk down the street, if you gonna jump this nigga, hey, that right nigga right there, some shit like that. That's weird, man. If you come up and you deal however, we definitely gonna keep our distance, but
You know
what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be no shit like, no ill will.
No, not no gangbanging shit.
Exactly, because it's not about
Gangbangers
that
are all
shit.
gonna die. You're
Right.
gonna die the second death.
We're not here repping sex and dying over sex. We're not doing that.
It's exposing.
Yeah, exactly. We're just bringing things out. But like I said, you run into somebody that's of another camp, they just so happen to, walk past and they, hey, shalom, bro. And we just keep it pushing. Keep it peaceful. Now, if you come up on nigga shit, that's a whole different thing. But for the most part, which we've been in situations like that before. Been in camp, mainly we be in Memphis. Sometimes it's a car that walk by, they say shalom, keep pushing. Hey, shalom, bro, shalom, keep it pushing, and that's it.
That's it.
Might throw a Kwam, they might throw a Kwam Yashral in there, We just keep, it's cordial. Like the brother's saying, there's no personal things that we have against any of these guys.
I don't know you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
want to, but based off your actions and what you teach. But hey, at the same time though, hey, business is business. And it says, mark them which cause divisions contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned and avoid them. So on a business aspect, no, I'm not going to kick it with you. I'm not going to do a joint camp with you.
That's all.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Bro, joint fans.
Ain't that the first?
That shit. But outside of that, on a personal level, I see you at a Walmart, it's no beat. Hey, It is what it is,
Hey.
man. You know?
Camera all in their face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That remind me of something.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. What's up, GMS dude?
Yeah, what's up, GMS dude?
Yeah. Why you leaving?
Big ass grown man. You got the camera out, recording another grown man. One would say that you're sweet, but you know that's neither here nor there. I guess at the end of the day, we're not gonna be doing it. You know, go ahead. We too old for that shit. On top of that,
This is Psalms chapter
There you go.
Psalms chapter 1 verse 1 in the NLT. So the first verse of Psalms by King David. Oh, the joys of those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or stand around with sinners.
run it back, Salaki.
Psalms 1 and 1 in the, well, I'll just get in the KJV, regular version. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Right, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
It's the first
Now,
verse.
right now, are these men ungodly based off of their action? Yes.
11.
So, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and there's nothing really to debate or talk about. You do things contrary to the doctrine that we have learned. And so, according to the scriptures, we're instructed to avoid those men and stay away from them. We're not dealing with the ungodly. We're not dealing with the wicked of our people. That's just it. But Jake's problem is they take everything to a personal level. To heart. You know, yeah, they take things to heart. They take it to the point of pretty much no return. That's why you see these guys, they're biting each other's necks right now.
Yeah. Like schoolgirls.
You know, this video well, I'm gonna bring his dirt out. Well, since we doing that,
You already say
crab in a bucket. Well, since we doing that, fuck it, I'm gonna bring your dirt out.
You ain't coming.
Well, matter of fact, I got some more dirt on you. How about this MAGA hat, nigga? Well, how about this? Now you part of the LGBT, and all these things are being brought in. It's like, damn. It's like back and forth, man. So it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense whatsoever. We're not gonna do that. If you do some bug out ass shit, we gonna let you know right then and there. And at the council and shit, yeah, it'll be brought out if it needs to be. You know? You got something? Yeah, go ahead.
Ephesians 5 and 11 in the NLT. Take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness.
Right.
Instead, expose them.
Right. There you go. Run it back.
Got that from Brother Young. Nah.
Run that back.
Ephesians 5 and 11 in the NLT.
Yep.
Take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness.
Right. Take no part of the worthless deeds. They're not worth a damn thing. Yeah, it's all vain.
Yeah.
There ain't no profit from that shit, man. That website, wherever you got it from.
Dirty nigga.
Could have been Amazon.
We don't
Whatever.
want to.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it was.
We don't need the link. We don't need to go.
No, it's from that. It was called AdamandEve.com.
Oh, yeah.
And see,
I gotta say it because no, it's from Adam and Eve.
And ironically,
All right.
like, come on, you getting some shit like that from a site like that, man?
Right.
It's a sex shop.
That, he had Jenny's,
Toy
the
box.
one down the street.
Oh, my
Jenna's,
God.
it's called
Jenna's.
It's called Jenna's Toy Box.
Yeah, Jenna's toy box.
You see it when you drive back. You can't miss it. It's like really right there.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
He said he had Jenna's toy box getting shit. No, man.
For the toy box.
Yeah. That shit.
Down the street
The
from
one
that
down
is
there
Toy
by
Box.
the one right by Court Dorks too. That one over there.
Oh, yeah.
Off the church.
Hustler.
Yeah, the hustler. Yeah, the
Freaky
hustler.
nigga.
You know.
Put the mannequins in the window.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Freaky ass
on
niggas,
and
yeah,
shit.
bro and shit.
Freaky ass nigga,
This
69
over
guy.
there. Yeah. Go ahead.
Ephesians 5 and 11.
These are what? Worthless deeds.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
Ephesians 5 and 11 in the NLT. Take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, expose them.
Right, instead of expose them. So bring them out. And so we're not wrong for bringing these things out. Now, if we were saying these things without any evidence, without any of these, then we would be false witnesses. But
We admit when we're wrong.
exactly.
We make mistakes.
Yeah. But even when it first came, the Apostle Hard, it was like a 2-minute clip. And all he said was, "Go watch this video." He said, "We're not gonna make any accusations or nothing." He literally said that on camera. He said, "We're not gonna make any accusations. We're not gonna say anything until we get more info on it." But then the more info came out, so now it's confirmed that this was a thing. And the man himself said he made it disappear, so that means you bought it. It was in your cart.
And we don't know where it disappeared.
Right, exactly.
The biggest one.
Yeah. They get the biggest one.
Oh my
Get a biggest.
God.
It's there. Linking numbers. It's there.
Texting number.
So
They said it's his card.
right. So you know, but we waited until that came out. So we're not false witnesses and we're not hating. Why would I? What the fuck am I hating on?
We weren't even thinking about y'all before that shit came out. I wasn't worried
Right.
about you, bro. The hell?
But now that came out, well, now what are we doing? We're exposing it.
Yeah, we
And
got
really, it's the Lord. Because,
Yeah.
once again, we believe that there's elect amongst these other camps. So, they have to be known. They got to be made known to that
They
shit.
gotta do that.
And some brothers may come out of that, you know, based off of that.
like
I
that-
believe they already are or they will, you know.
Like that one brother from Wi-Fi, because they didn't want to teach it that MOTB was the chip.
Yeah,
And he
yep.
left. He said, nah. Now, I don't know if he follows GMS. I don't know.
I believe he does.
I'm pretty sure he
I
does.
believe
He
he
probably
does. I
does.
believe
I
he
hope he does.
I remember what you.
And
you
Lord willing,
talking.
he's still teaching. Okay, but he left because he saw that ain't it. Nah, y'all lost me with it's Sid. It's Sid. No, bro, it's the chip. And he saw it and he believed it, so he left.
And the thing
What about
is,
you shot for that?
right? And the thing is, you know, we know that that's going to be part of. They're going to be part of that remnant, the ones that do leave and start to actually believe the truth for what it is.
May not be
But
prophets.
when all hell breaks loose and it's that actual time, don't bring your ass over here. You know, when it's all said and done, because that's going to be the wrong time for you to try to do that. There's going to be a time period where, hey, you know, the believers are going to flow in by the numbers, okay? It speaks about in the book of Acts how there was 3,000 added,
3,000 added.
you know, to the church in one day, okay? So those numbers are going to happen. It might not be at your camp, it might be at another camp. It don't fucking matter.
It don't matter.
Nobody, yeah, I don't care. We don't need 18 people coming to Nashville. Nigga, don't come to Nashville. Nashville's terrible. Fuck, I hate
Six.
it.
Imagine
But-
being that dude. I'm not King David.
Yeah.
Man, just kill me then. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I'm just trying to get saved, bro. What the fuck?
We all getting the
What you
same
talking
penny,
about?
bro. There's two people that are getting different pennies. Yahushua and King David. Outside of that, but then you got the 12. But outside of them, hey, bro.
You just want to get saved. You
Exactly.
don't want the second death. You want to get melted. You want to get eaten by cannibals.
Shit,
Apparitions.
remnant. If you part of that remnant, that's still good.
That's good enough.
Cause you, I mean, hey, you got out of there,
You're of the elect.
right?
The elect is of the elect.
But
That's what it is.
don't get it twisted. No, we shooting for 104
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
you know, because we want to be part of that governing body.
Yeah.
I want to be part, you know, partly in
The
control
round
of,
table.
of what the hell is going on.
Sitting with Yahweh.
Yeah, you at the round table.
Imagine
Imagine that council. You don't know how long that council's gonna
Yeah,
be.
you-
Like you shoot for the top,
Yeah.
you don't shoot from below. If you running a race and you not shooting for the top, why the fuck you running?
What they say? They all run to win.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you
yeah, to win the
I ain't
prize.
trying to
No, I'm
win.
just saying. I'm quoting that scripture.
But
No,
it's
I'm
not
saying,
to
you
the
know what I'm
swift.
talking
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But it's not to the swift.
Right, yeah.
You running, you tired, you don't
You gotta
meet
keep
that
that
mark.
pace.
No,
Yep.
because they
Good
think
pace.
this
Like the
not the
400.
40-yard dash.
Yep. It's
I got a
like
4.4. Great. Can you run a mile?
this the 400. You gotta run that 400.
Yeah.
400
That's what I
meter.
run.
Talking about meters?
Yeah.
400 meters? Yeah,
What
you gotta run.
What is it? That 802? Is it 800?
800. Yeah, that's some. Yeah,
They got
that's a
some.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which is all about
Uh,
which is all about pacing yourself.
Right.
Which when you come in, you're gonna be fiery as shit, zealous.
that's some shit.
You're gonna do a lot of shit that now, like years later, you're gonna look back at it like, why the hell was I doing that? That was too much. Like,
We had a 3-hour
that's-
Google Hangout lesson.
I
Man.
like you look at yourself like that was a brother I'm not gonna talk to tonight.
Yeah.
I don't want to call him on the phone because I'm gonna be on the phone for 5 hours talking about overrighteous shit.
Right.
So you gotta balance yourself out, but you gotta make sure that you're constantly feeding that fire. Doing your videos, fasting, praying, doing what you need to do to continue in the race.
Yeah.
Because no matter how motivated or driven you may be to do certain things, if the Lord decides to strip the spirit from you, you're done for.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you're pleasing Him first and foremost.
Right. That's what's important. You know, that's the main thing. What's it? Kiss the sun, let's see the angry.
Worship.
Yeah. Got something?
Want to get anything else?
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, you said 2 minutes? 2 hours? Okay.
Want to get anything else?
Should
Jehovah Rapha.
Yeah.
My God.
Somebody got something else.
Go ahead.
It's Matthew 4 and verse 17. From that
Did
time.
we get 13 already?
Yeah,
We finished? Okay.
we didn't get down with it.
Yeah, I hope.
I tried.
Right. It's all good. Go ahead.
Matthew 4 and verse 17.
Yep.
From that time, Yahweh began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
And that's,
Right.
that's, oh, slide.
No, go ahead.
And that's the message. All right, to repent to Yahweh Shemel Shai, not God, not Jesus,
Yeah,
not Buddha,
not Christ,
not
man.
Christ. Fuck Christ. Okay, that's not the name of the Messiah. All right, you're fucking lying. All right, we did a lesson on that the other day. Okay, so the Lord one is edifying to the elect, ultimately the elect, the believers, the fold, the body. All right, as we warn you about people, life itself, and things going on in the world in general. This is the time to wake up out of sleep and stop playing games and return to the Lord, and not to do them stupid ass protests. All right, so Lord, when this lesson was edifying to the elect, before we close, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chakadash.
and once again, double honors to the apostles and others of GMS. That's what's his word to the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai. And y'all brothers keep fighting and striving for greatness. Shalom.
Shalom.